Idea. Hi friends, looks like we're back tonight. Turns out that she wanted to play a little bit of World of Warcraft, and she's never played Classics. So I was able to convince her to play some Classics, so we're making a new character. That troll that we actually spoke of, we'll play with her, and actually my brother as well. So I figured why not stream a little more. So we're gonna make that hunter that we talked about, so that way we get to start fresh with her, so she's not on her own, because I imagine it's a little bit overwhelming. She's never played Classic, so it's got to be crazy. So we're going to pick a cool hair color. I did want to make a Night Elf Hunter, by the way, but we're doing this because they wanted to play Horde, and it's okay, I don't mind. So I think we'll do that hair color. That's pretty cool, I think. Right? But it matches the skin color too much. I do love that hair color best, but it does match the skin color. So, like, what if we do... like red? That seems very trollish. I'm just trying to think of like what would look cool with like a Rockdalar, right? Like pink. What gives like Rockdalar energy, right? I don't think we're gonna see a lot of the skin. I think I should go with this one because once I have a whole lot of armor, I'm not gonna see my skin. So I think that this is what we're gonna go with. Okay, we're gonna do tusks really quick. Let's pick some cool tusks. That's not bad. Yeah, I don't love the face paint. I don't think I'm going to do the face paint because I can't change it, unfortunately. I can't change it at the barber, so we're going to have to do the big tusk boys, the medium tusk boys, or the little tuskies. What screams troll? I feel like little tusks look the best, actually. It just seems to fit the most, so we're going to go little tusks. We're a hunter. We got the name, we got the Mog. Oh, that name is unavailable! You fucking stink, you son of an onion. What can we do? We'll figure one out. We only want a funny name, right? Like... okay, one sec. Let's see if we can find something. Let's see if we can find like a special like eye or something that we can just use to like steal. So like we can just get this name because it's stupid. Is there like an M? Or T? I guess not. It's like an I. You can get like a weird eye, I'm sure. We'll try this one, see if this works. Try that one. Try like that. Does it work? God, someone took my name. You suck, dude. That works. We can do that. So there you go. All right, let's get back into it. See if anyone's chatting, in case I missed anything. I actually have to make my way to the Thunderbluff because she's playing a Tauren, and she's never actually played a Tauren before. So I have to boogie on over there to help her because I think she'd be more than capable of doing it herself. My brother's more than capable of doing it himself. He's done it many times, and he's going to play an undead. So just make sure we're live on YouTube. Yes, we are. Beautiful. So he is going to play an undead. So we're just going to meet in the Barrens. I said, look, we're playing 3 different characters. I'm happy to run to either Undercity or Thunderbluff. What do you want to do? Where's the best place to meet? Honestly, probably the best place to meet would actually be where I'm at, because I'm sort of central to both of them. But they said that, or he said he's good. He's like, I'll just quest till 10, and then we'll meet in the Barrens. So we should be good.
You are of age adventurer, of age to battle in the name of the Horde, to conquer for the glory of the War Chief. Yes, you will do nicely. No doubt you wish to find a great dragon or demon and strangle it with your bare hands. But perhaps it would be wise to start on something less dangerous. Report to Gornek. He should be able to assign a task better suited to a young adventurer. You will find Gornek in the den to the west.
Okay.
The Valley of Trials will temper even the weakest into a warrior worthy to join the Horde. Those who cannot rise to its test will be left to bake in the scorching desert sun.
So this is
Another
the thing.
One of Kaltunk's recruits, hmm? A sorry state of affairs we find ourselves in if this is the best the Horde can produce. No matter. By the time we think you're ready to leave the valley, you'll be a proud adventurer of the Horde. The first order of business will be to put a little strength in your backbone. I could send you out to the Barrens to hunt Kodo, but well, in all honesty, you're more useful to us alive
Whoa.
than
You
dead.
picked the wrong server.
I believe you would find a good match with the mottled boars you'll find
Yes.
to the north of here.
I forgot to tell you what server. I apologize. I'm very sorry. Did you already make your character for a while? I'm so sorry, but it gives me more time to run to you now. So I'm gonna make my way to you. Something that I did discover, though, and I didn't think about this until after, is that I don't know if I can use the Tauren Hunter trainers. I feel like I should be able to, but I may need to come back to Senjin Village at level 10 to learn my pets. I don't think I can just speak to any Hunter trainer. I think I need to speak to the Troll Hunter trainer for my Troll quest. So I'll make it to you until level 10, and then I may have to come back here to do my quest while you do your bear quest. I can help you with your bear quest. I'm more than happy to help you with your bear quest. But, the game is a little bit of, like, traveling for stuff like that. Like, straight up, the game's like a little bit racist. Honestly, that's what it is. The game is a little bit racist, where if you're, like, a troll, the Tauren are, like, tough luck, go hang out with the troll. We're not going to teach you anything. That's sort of what, but it's, you know, it's... Before you make a character, you click the server. So, go back out. Go to the very top. Go to Anniversary. You see at the bottom? Stream Scythe, is that the name? That's where you're going. Alright, we're boogieing over to you now. I'm at least gonna get a little bit of experience, running to you. This is gonna be a hell of a run, man, like, Jesus Christ. Me running to you right now is going to take me, like, good, like, probably 15 minutes or so, just because I gotta boogie the whole way there by foot. To Thunder Bluff. Yikes, dude. This is going to be something else. But it'll be fun. It'll be worth it, you know. I'm excited for you to experience Classic for what it is. It's a lot of fun. Classic's very chill. It's very slow. It's fun. Yeah. And I figured if we're going to do this anyways, why not stream it, right? We're here. Maybe fun. Yeah, 2 streams in one night. Who'd have thunk, right? Damn, bro's 10 already. Wish I was 10. Wow. Well, I can't even see her health, because yeah. She does not look very geared at all, though, honestly. Based on her armor, I wouldn't think she's any higher than, like, maybe 30-something at most. And even that's probably pushing it, if I were to guess, but... Based on the way her robes looked. The robes looked, familiar. And her weapon. I think, generally you would have the green staff from Scarlet Monastery Library at that point. If you were higher level. And maybe I'm wrong, you know, I'm such a friggin' degen that I can see an Alliance player, question mark, and based on the color of their staff, I'm like, well, is that the Emberstone staff from Dead Mines? Or is that the underwater, what's it called? The Hydrocane, I believe, from Gnomeregan? Or is that actually the name I cannot remember, from the staff that drops off, I believe, the final boss in Scarlet Monastery Library? It's like, Jesus, you wonder why my character's name is Tism. Jesus Christ, man. Voodoo for you, that's a killer name, dude. Although, he's a priest, he's not doing voodoo. You lied. I wonder who Tism is. I wonder who the real Tism is. Dude stole my name. Not even online. Like, am I even gonna see this person ever? Or is it like one of these, like, jackasses that, like, steals a name and doesn't even use it? What really sucked about Classic is I didn't have the opportunity to reserve a name. Which is fine, except it was a shit show when it released. And if you were lucky, you got in. If you weren't lucky, you didn't get in. If you were sort of lucky, maybe you got in 15 minutes late. If you were a little more lucky, but not as unlucky as some of the other people, you got in maybe 20 minutes later. There was like no rhyme or reason when they let the people in. So like if you were one of the lucky people that for no rhyme, reason, or anything else got in before anyone else, you had the first chance to pick a name. That just sort of stinks. At the very least, I'm okay with it being a free-for-all as long as the servers are consistent and everybody can log in exactly at the same time, and then it's just like whoever gets it first gets it first. But that sucked when there was server instability, and then like, tough, you got screwed. Maybe it's not a popular opinion, but I mean, I've only ever seen one other Nolly in the game, which was really exciting to see, but like, I don't know. I don't know how important names are to these people, but I mean, it's pretty important to me. I'm like Nolly in everything that I do, and Nolly is, all my characters are some variation of Nolly, so I don't know, dude. Oh, I went too far. Shit. Oh well. I forgot it's in the middle. I totally forgot that it's in the middle where you have to do it. It's not, oh my god. I'm thinking of Cataclysm. In Cataclysm, you don't go in the middle from Razor Hill. You go from up here. That's where the left turn is. But I forgot we're in Classic. That's okay. We'll make our way there. So, here's a story time. When my brother and I were playing Alliance, we would run to this zone because we were so like inexperienced in the game. This is when we first started playing. It was so foreign to come here as Alliance, and it was so like scary. Running through the wetlands was scary, but we came here because I wanted to tame a rapture, and I like a scorpion. It was cool, so that's why we would like sneak here, and we would stand like we would cross the barrens, and we would stand right on the edge, right over like here as Alliance players, and we were level like 8. No, that's a lie. Maybe like 11. Because I could tame pets, so it had to be higher than 10, but it was like just enough. So we were so nervous, because we didn't know, like, it was a PvP server at the time, we didn't know anything about, like, Horde or Alliance, and we're just like, we just knew that we would get killed by the enemy. So we were, like, standing on the edge here, and I was, like, looking for, like, a rapture to tame, and I finally tamed one. I'm like, this is so sick. This is so cool, I got a rapture now. Because there's no raptures in Alliance, unless, like, this guy's gonna kill me, because he is gonna aggro to me. They're both gonna aggro to me and kill me, probably. But it was so cool. He's gonna slow me now. There we go. Knew it. I'm gonna probably have to run from Razor Hill. Yes, sir. Okay. So, oh, not so much from Razor Hill. I'm all the way back there. That's sort of strange. Case, it's gonna be a lot of corpse running to you, just so you know, okay? Okay? If you can hear me? Okay. I'll message you. Okay. Face smashers. Very good. These people just use these add-ons to just invite people randomly, sporadically to the guild, and then when you leave sporadically, they get mad. It's very strange. Yeah, they just... Face smashers? You mean face smashers? Yeah. Just these, like, bots. Like, they're not actually bots, but they're like, they may as well be bots. It's so strange. Yeah, dude's just spamming like a friggin' bot. No, stay, it's fine. What I do is, if someone invites me to a guild, I'll accept it. If I get free shit, great. If I don't get free shit, who cares? But when it's time to leave, it's time to leave. If I like the guild, I'll stay. If I don't like the guild, I leave. I never asked to join, so I don't feel bad. It's a revolving door. It's just like McDonald's. These like bot guilds, like they're legitimate guilds. They're trying to fill them out. I understand. But in my opinion, you don't just randomly invite people without even whispering them through an add-on and then expect to have a community in a guild. You take your time to recruit people. You say, what are you interested in? Or this is what we have to offer. And people message you. And then you develop a community. And so that's why I call it a bot guild. Because whether he hires someone to just like click spam the add-on or he's personally doing it himself, it's like the same kind of thing in my opinion. I don't have a problem with it. Like, do what you gotta do. But just yesterday I was in a guild that a gentleman was cursing at all the people that were leaving. But it's like, you invited a whole bunch of randoms. You didn't even message them. So, like, I can see why they're leaving. They don't really care for you. They don't even know you. That's all. So we're gonna go like this. We go as far as possible away from raptures. I'm gonna die again, son of a bitch. Can we make it across? I know these guys are gonna kill me. These sons of bitches are gonna kill me in here. I know it. These guys in the water. Can I make it from the scorpion? I might be able to outrun them, but I cannot go diagonally. There, we made it. Whew. You're gonna leave the guild? Why leave? You don't want to be in it? I'm in it. Alright. Say it again. I'll stay. If you want to leave, I'll whisper you how to leave. It can only... There's no negative for me being here right now, at least. They may offer you stuff, if, you know, but if you want to quit, just say you quit. But being in the guild may only offer benefits or nothing, but... Yeah. Well, there's Mulgore. God. Let's play the prediction game, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? Let's see how many times am I going to die before I make it to Crossroads. And then we'll count how many times do I make it in the Southern Barrens before I make it to the threshold of Mulgore. And then we're going to play the game, how many times do I make it through Mulgore before I make it to... what's it called? This place right here. What's it? Red Cloud Mesa? How long until I make it there? Because that's where they start, right? Or is it Bloodhoof Village they started? No, it's Red Mesa. It's Mesa. Okay. Let's see how long this takes. Holy shit. Like, I'm gonna have to catch up to do I'm gonna have to do the quests you're doing to do the quests with you, just so you know. So this is gonna take a little bit. I apologize. No, you keep doing it. I'm just gonna have to... You're gonna be ahead of me the whole time until I catch up with you, because I need to still run there while you're doing all the quests. Is that dude serious? I can't believe he's joking. Fastest way to level up? This dude is out of his mind. Imagine playing Classic and saying, what's the fastest way to level? Do you understand you're literally defeating the entire purpose of the game by asking that? Because there's like two ways about it. Either one, you're trying to like super fast power level. But if that's the case, then you're not asking what's the fastest way to level because you've already done it like 1,000 times and you're trying to go for like world first or something. Or two, you've never leveled. And then you're asking like, what's the fastest way to level, which I sort of think is strange because like the whole point of Classic is the journey. It's not the end. In my opinion, there's not as much to do at the end of Classic as there is the journey to the end. You just sort of log on for raid. There's not a whole lot of end game content in Classic because there's not a whole lot of there's not a lot of whole end game at all. Which I don't have a problem with. I don't mind. You know. That's why a lot of Classic end game is like very repetitive. It's a lot of repetition. Because it sort of fills the content void a little bit in a sense. Right? Like a lot of those reputation grinds are like perfect examples like AQ. The AQ grind for the Black Scarab is insane. It's clearly designed to be a time sink to sort of like fill the void of like, hey, there's not a lot coming out for a little while, so this should keep you busy for a little bit. Which is nothing wrong with. That's how the game first start, right? Oh, that's so funny, dude. Are we back in Baron's chat? It looks like it, ladies and gentlemen. I love it. I love seeing Baron's chat. Have you thought about creating your own game? How would you go about it? Oh, dude. This is one of those things where, like... I'm not creative enough to develop my own game. I certainly would love to write a story. That'd be cool for a game. That'd be sick. Writing a storyline for a game would be great. As far as game development or mechanics or stuff like that goes, I'm not intelligent enough to do it. So then you're like, well, then how can you complain about WoW if you can't even make one yourself? It's a very good question. I think I'm speaking from a player's perspective. From someone who's playing the game, I'm trying to share like what I like about it and what I don't. But I think if I were to have to design a game myself, I think the best opportunity I would have would probably be sort of like a Baldur's Gate type of game, because in my humble opinion, it's more driven around the story and the choices of the story and which avenue you can go than like, or at least that's the part that I focus on in Baldur's Gate. There's all kinds of math equations and Dungeons and Dragons and, you know, there's that whole aspect of the technical side of the game. But what I'm focused on is like the pathing of like, you encounter a demon. Do you trust the demon? Do you not trust the demon? Do you want to bargain with the demon? Do you want to kill the demon? And like based on your decision, it branches out to a million other options. If I had to like design a game, that's probably the kind of game I'd design, because it's easy for me to like say like, well, this leads you down this avenue, this leads you down this avenue, this leads you down this avenue. If that makes sense. Sort of like an RPG, I guess. Is that a long-winded way to answer that question? Yeah, I mostly, to be fair, when I'm complaining about WoW on stream, it's sort of just like to have conversation, honestly. It's not like any of this stuff would make me quit the game. It's more just a conversation. It's more someone that really likes this game, that's just passionate about it. None of it would ever make me quit or even resent it. It's just like I've accepted it for what it is, but sometimes it is a little bit annoying. Res sickness is annoying. I never understood the benefit of res sickness, personally. And not only that, but you want a silly rant? Here's a little silly rant. The people that don't want changes say stuff like, no, leave res sickness. Don't change it. It's good. It's like, all right, so nothing keeps engagement quite like getting res sickness and then having to AFK while in the game for 10 minutes. And then I can play the game after 10 minutes of sitting staring at nothing for 10 minutes. Yeah, at least we're crushing it with keeping it as is. But we do have body shape A and B and dual spec. But we're keeping res sickness. It's just strange. My point is, like, either throw the baby out with the bathwater or don't. And I think, like, throw it out. Classic is great, but you can change things about Classic. You totally can. And you already did. So don't say no changes. You already did. As soon as you did, you know, body, shape, A and B, which is totally fine. Don't have an issue with it. But you made changes now. So now that you let the demon out of the box, make other convenient changes, is my point. That's all. So it's like res sickness just stinks. Things like that stink. AoE looting, make it an option. People want to play classic style and individual loot, that's great. But give me the option to turn it on in the interface. That'd be really cool. That doesn't affect anybody's personal gameplay if they leave it off. Then they have the option to play classic and loot things individually. But like, it's just a convenience thing. You know? Keep mob tagging, it's fine. Let people like do their thing where, like, if we're not in a group and you tag a mob first, I don't get credit for it. That's totally fine. That feels classic. That's okay. That's part of the game. That seems intentional. And it doesn't take away from the experience like I feel res sickness personally does. I like the walks. Give me the walks. I'm happy with mounts at 40. I'm happy with mounts costing a lot. You know, that stuff's cool. That stuff is like the core of classic. Like, my god, you guys added LFG, right? You guys added LFG to the game. It's crazy. That is like the most bastardization of Classic, personally, in my opinion. And I'm okay with it, but it certainly is far from no changes. I believe you do have the intelligence to create your own game because you are not one of those people that knows what people like and do not. Oh, well, you're very kind. You're very, very kind, insane gamer. I mean, oh, there they are. These guys are deadly. These guys are so deadly. I thought they were going to kill me. I'm shocked we haven't died once here. So many famous last words, but we're almost there. We're almost there. But, you're very kind, insane. But, yeah, I think my experience is just... I think I'm just coming from the experience of someone that really likes gaming, which I think a lot of people... I think the best games, honestly, the best stories, the best games, the best art, the best music are made by people that would do it for free. In my opinion, because they're before they're musicians, they're like music lovers first. Before they're filmmakers, they're film enthusiasts first. So before I even like would think about making games, or like people would make games, you know, Miyazaki, I think his name is, of Elden Ring. Before he makes Elden Ring, he's like a game nut. He's a gamer. He's like a degen gamer, respectfully, and that's why his games are so good. Because when you're coming from a place of so much passion for the thing, it's almost impossible to fail at that point. You're so obsessed with it. Like, you know what people want and like. you know? That's just my perspective. By the way, right here, this little camp right here, that's where you have to do your succubus quest for Alliance and Horde, I believe. I believe it's Horde as well. Or Alliance as well, I mean. Not Horde. Sorry. Alliance as well. I think Alliance have to come here as well to do their succubus quest. And why that's so cool is Alliance don't spend a lot of time on this continent, but when you hit, I believe it's 20 on a Warlock, you get a quest that sends you to... Oh, thank you. I love his name. Oh my god. Wow. I used to be Dem Bones and so much stuff. That's so funny. Please tell me this guy played Skate and that's why he knows Dem Bones. Please tell me he played Skate. Oh man, dude. So there was a game called Skate that I was obsessed with. It was so much fun, dude. It was like Tony Hawk, but it was like more realistic. And there was 3 skates. Skate 1, Skate 2, Skate 3. The third one came out. And if you... Skate had a mechanic. It is from the AIC song. Okay, I don't know what AIC is. Skate had... So there was a few things you do in Skate. You do the story mode, you could free skate, and then there was like a version of the game where you would score points the harder you bailed. So you would like do a trick and you would like fly off a building and you would like smack the ground and you would like ragdoll. It'd be like ragdoll physics. And as you would hit the ground, it would like go into like slow-mo and show x-rays. It would show your vertebrae breaking, your arm breaking, your leg breaking, your back breaking, and the more that would break, it would keep racking up points until like you would get enough points. And if you did enough points, you would unlock an achievement where you would get a character called Dem Bones. And Dem Bones was a skeleton that would skateboard, and it was so much fun. It was a little like Easter egg thing you could unlock. It was cool. Okay, you said, I do know one thing though. A game has to have the sense of you upgrading yourself every time you're logging in. That's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. I could not agree with you more. You're absolutely correct. Like 100%. That sense of fulfillment and progress, I think, is probably the most important, one of the most important aspects in almost all games. That sense of moving forward, that sense of progress, like you're moving towards a goal. I feel like the second you feel that's diminished, your motivation for playing stops. That was brilliant. That's a brilliant insight. Wow. That's really, really smart. That's crazy. Do you develop games? I am so close. It's crazy. I can't believe it. I cannot believe we're almost there. Did he log off already? Are you a female or a male? Did you make a female or a male character? You made a female character? Oh, you did. That's weird. I couldn't tell. I wasn't able to tell. Now I see you came into my frame. But it's weird because I couldn't tell because you looked... It was hard to tell what the generic portrait was. That's why I couldn't tell. Yeah, what kind of games are you interested in making? That's so sick, man. Wow, dude, that's awesome. I feel like
What brings you here?
generally games are like, oh, this guy's gonna kill me or not? Hopefully we can survive. I feel like generally, like a lot of things, I guess, in the arts, we tend to think art is like a very creative thing, but I think it's a little bit of a balancing act of working out the logistics with the creatives. And I think if you have someone that's very strong skilled logistically, meaning whether it's operating a camera or sound design, set design, any of those kinds of things, or coding, for example, in a game, but they're not, generally those people are very logical and intelligent, but they're not super creative. And it's not an insult. They excel in one thing and they excel very well. On the other side, the creative people don't know the first thing about coding or anything else, but they're very creative, but they're not very intelligent when it comes to design and stuff. But when you put those two people together, you get like the Steve Jobs and the Steve Wozniak, and you make Apple computers. And it's like, you become like this, you guys essentially balance each other out to make like this like powerhouse of a team. And some of the best games I think are like sort of a combination of that. Usually you have like, you gotta have choices and so on. Oh wow, MMO and butterfly effect game, like the thing you were saying with Baldur's Gate, you gotta have choices and so on. That's sick, dude. Wow, an MMO like Baldur's Gate would be crazy. Holy crap, man. Like it's like a, well, I guess it's like an MMORPG then technically, right? I guess it's a role-playing game. It's an MMO role-playing game. That's such a sick idea. Wow. That's so cool, man. It seems like they're like the best games have a very strong creative at their helm. Someone who has a very strong vision for what the game should be and look like at its core. And then he's able to, or she's able to, take that vision and hand it to a team of like just killers, just the most intelligent designers you can imagine. And they for whatever reason, because they work so well together, when this creative like vomits their weird like strange idea that's only like an idea so far, the other person's able like, oh no, I see what you're saying, it's sort of like this, and then they create it, and the creative's like, that's exactly what I envisioned. I don't know how you did it, but you did it. And it's great. It's amazing because like the one person like pulls it from like the ether, whatever that imagination spectrum. He pulls it from the air, brings it to reality, gives it to the tech guy. The tech guy takes this idea from that was given to him and then creates it. And it's just like this brilliant partnership. Oh, I love it so much, man. I just love when stuff like that happens. Like, it's always cool too when like a Minecraft guy exists and he does it all himself. He creates it, he develops it, he does the whole thing. But I always love the idea of like a team or people working in this like ecosystem. Because what often happens is like the head creatives like, this is my idea, and then someone along the lines will take his idea and say, but what if we do this? And then they'll be like, I never thought about that. That's brilliant. Let's run with that. And it starts melding into something else that it originally was, and it starts developing more, and it starts getting legs. It starts becoming its own thing. Like, it's just, I know, it's just, I love this stuff so much. It's so cool. What quest are you on? Yes? I see you're killing mountain lions. So, how many quests have you done so far? Okay, you are level 3. You are a little bit ahead of me. I'm gonna have to catch up with you. You can keep doing your thing, and I'll try my best. You may still always be ahead of me, though. But if you may get to a point where you hit a brick wall, and if you do, I'll keep trying to catch up until eventually I catch up to you. But if you just keep going, and it's fine. I don't have to quest with you, but I didn't know if you need help. That's why I walked here, just in case, because you've never done this. But I'm shocked that you're doing this already so well. That's a really cool idea, Insane. Wow. I really, I look forward to hearing more about this, because that's a really neat idea.
Well, greetings, adventurer, and welcome to Camp Narash. News of your arrival spread quickly among the tribe. You have a promising air about you, and will prove yourself to the tribe. Perhaps someday soon, you will be welcomed into the great city of Thunder Bluff. But before that can happen, you must prove yourself to my father, Chief Hawkwind. Up here on Red Cloud Mesa, we pride ourselves on keen hunting skills. Tauren hunt out of necessity and for sport. Our supply of meats has run low, and we require feathers for clothing. Hunt the nearby plain striders, and prove yourself by resupplying the village.
Oh, say that again? He logged off. I don't know if he's going to come back. Maybe he's doing something. But we just killed a... Oh, there's another quest right here I missed. I'm just going to kill some plain striders right now. That's the first quest that I got, okay? I apologize that I'm behind you right now, but I'm glad I made it to you, because at least... Are you kidding? This woman just looted... Oh my god, she just looted a bag. I have been playing a character to almost level 11, and I haven't seen a single bag. This is the first time she plays Classic, and within like 6 seconds she loots a bag? This is typical. This is her typical luck. Every time she farms a mount, it drops. Every single time she needs a piece of gear, it drops. It's insane. Her luck is insane, dude. It's in. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for a Spectral Tiger to drop in Classic. She's gonna be the first person to loot a Spectral Tiger. It's gonna drop in Classic. That's what's gonna happen. But that's her luck. That's how insane it is. Your name's Omi? Umi. Alright, I'm fighting Plane Striders, okay? So I'm gonna try to catch up to you as best I can. The best part, I know I said I was gonna make a Night Elf Hunter because I normally, like, that's like El Clasico, but because they want to play Horde, I'm like, it's fun. You got the same luck? Yeah, dude, we're cursed. It sucks. Oh man. Ay ay ay. So I know I said I was gonna make a Night Elf, but I gotta say, I love the troll casting animations. They look so sick for bows. I think troll casting animations are some of the coolest. But I got a black bag too. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? I wonder if these guys. First off, I didn't realize that beasts could drop bags. I thought that was maybe only humanoids. So that theory has been debunked. But also, I'm shocked that these guys dropped it already. I wonder if these guys have a higher drop rate than other mobs. I should come here on my mage just to farm a frickin' bag. Honestly, I would do that. I'll just kill these guys all day until I get 3 bags or 4 bags. But at the rate I'm going on my mage, I could probably make it soon. Honestly, with tailoring. May I ask, Insane, do you play Classic or Retail or both? Nice, got some shoes that we cannot see. Nice, look at how good those shoes look. Yay for shoes, you can't see. Classic, I didn't make it to endgame because I thought it was boring. Oh, you played both. That's fair. You didn't make it to endgame Classic, you mean? May I ask what class you played? That's sick. When I played Classic the first few times, I made it to Molten Core. We killed Ragnaros. I got my Rockdalar. We killed Onyxia, obviously, because that's how you get the Rockdalar. You get the sinew from her. Yeah, Molten Core and Onyxia. I think that was it. Blackwing Lair wasn't out yet. Zul'Gurub didn't drop yet when I quit. So it was only Onyxia and MC that I did. But I'm excited to try, like, ZG, Blackwing Lair, and eventually, like, Naxxramas would be sick. It would be so sick to try Nax one time. I literally got a level of lock just so I can, like, experience the mount quest, because I've never done the mount quest. I gotta get that tier 3 from Nax. That tier 3 set is so iconic for Warlocks. It's crazy. Sorry, I was talking Classic. I play both, honestly. I'm more of a retail Andy than anything, but I haven't played Classic in a while. But when these servers came back and I was watching OnlyFangs, I was getting, like, the itch for it, honestly. So that's why I made this character here. And then my brother was watching me play, and I guess he got the itch, so... Was that a dog? Oh, I didn't know what. That sounded like a dog barking. Holy moly, man. I seriously thought there was a dog outside our door. Okay, I'm getting there, huh? I'm trying to move a little bit fast.
The Tauren skilled in the ways of the hunt knows that his prey is not for mere trophy. The beasts of the plains provide us with a means of survival. You will make quite an impression on the elders if you can bring back some highly valued mountain cougar pelts. You can find the beasts lurking in the hills to the south.
It looks like we're on the same quest. But you just finished it, though. You played... Oh, shit! You played a Warlock in Classic? And a Paladin Retail. Say it again? Okay, I got to farm cougar pelts, and I'm just handing in a quick quest called the Great Mother Hawkwind. Okay. That's sick. I've never played a Paladin. I want to level a Pally, just because... The new tier set looks cool, and like the idea of like tanking on a Pally would be interesting. I'm curious to see what that's like. But Warlock and Classic looks so sick, man. I've never played Warlock and Classic, very high level. So I'm excited to try it.
Aren't you a keeper? I have traveled many paths through life, and these old legs lack the vigor they once had. I can still perform my duties to the tribe. Sometimes it just takes an old woman a little longer to do the task.
Do you look like an eager hunter?
You look like an eager adventurer. Let's put some of that youthful vitality.
Take this water pitcher from the well and bring it to my son.
The chief in Camp Nereche. Remember that even the most humble task can gain the recognition of elders.
I wonder what the point of this... Like, maybe it's to tell you to loot things. Maybe this quest teaches you how to loot. That's probably what the point of this is. Like, here's how you click on items, how you loot the item, here's how you drop the item off. Poisons. Yeah, Paladin retail. Looks like fun. The one thing that is like, it's not too bad. It's just when you get to higher levels. I mean, you said you didn't play like end game, but like when you play end game Warlock in Classic, you have to play a little bit harder than everybody else because you have to do everything everybody else does, but at the same time, you also have to spend a little bit of extra time farming 500 billion soul shards, so you can make everybody health stones, so you could soul stone things, so you could make portals. Like, it's crazy. Summon demons. Like, I remember when I was playing pretty diligently the first time around, the poor warlocks were just farming for hours, trying to fill up their bags with soul shards, because there's just never enough soul shards for raids.
Your willingness to help others and provide for the Tauren of Camp Nereche leads me to believe you would make the tribe proud in Thunderbluff someday. Your willingness to perform a humble task for the Tauren of Nereche and your eagerness to learn are noble traits, adventurer. I believe one day
First test rate of strength. Travel to Seer Greytongue.
The adventurer of greatness. Before that,
okay.
You must embark on the rites of the Earth Mother, of which there are 3. The first test is the rite of strength.
Too far away.
Travel to Seer Greytongue and tell him Chief Hawkwind has sent you. You will find the Seer's abode directly to the south of Camp Nereche, tucked away in the hills.
You're all the way over there, so you're still doing more stuff now. Have you done... Okay. You're killing the boars. I have to kill the cougars. Have you done Rites of the Earth Mother yet? You travel to speak to Seer Greytongue. You don't know? So I'll show you where he is on your map. He's, oh, you can't. I can't mark it for you, I guess, because I want to see if I can show you on the TomTom. No, it's not, yeah. Oh, you completed it? Well, it says complete for me. It says complete for you too when you click it?
Yeah. You have to do this class.
Okay, so I'm going to hand it in really quick, and I've got to kill cougars here as well. I apologize for the delay. I'm trying to catch up with you. But once I catch up, we're caught up and that's it, so... I cannot get over the fact that I have more bag space on this character than I do on my level 10. I'm level 2. This is just killing me right now. I could send this bag. It's not soulbound. I could send it to him, but no, I can't do that.
The rites of the Earth Mother.
Nice. Tomahawk.
Needs to take to gain respect
12 bristleback pelts. You gotta kill the pigs now, right?
In this test, you must
okay, I'm gonna kill the cougars really quick. You're also on that quest, and then we're gonna kill the pigs.
They ambush our hunting parties and steal from the village by dark. Show your valor by slaying these villains and return to the chief in Camp Nereche with their belts as proof of your deeds.
Yep, I think we're on the same quest now, more or less. What's the Sharpbeak quest? Did I finish that? Sharp Tusk. No, I haven't done that yet, so I gotta get that one eventually. Gotta level that skill at some point. May as well tough it out now, right? Two out of 10 pelts. I feel like we gotta do an engineer. I feel like this character's gotta be the engineer, right? Although I sort of wanted my lock to be the engineer just because the idea of gnomes with goggles looks really cool. But I feel like hunter, like, scopes. You make scopes for guns, you make all kinds of toys and bombs. I feel like that's beneficial for a hunter. I mean, engineer's great for everyone, honestly. All classes benefit from engineer, but... But we'll see what she decides to go, because if she decides to go leather worker, then I can sort of rely on her for some stuff. We'll see. Alright. Is that an upgrade? That is not an upgrade. How many more cougar pelts? 5 more cougar pelts. And then we can make our way to you. Although I probably should sell stuff first. I guess I have Bagnon. I didn't think I had Bagnon add-on. That's okay. He's level 5, so we're catching up. I can't believe I only died once making it to Mulgore. This is not hardcore. I feel like that's not as exciting, but it's not hardcore, especially for her. This is her first time playing Classic. I'm not gonna ask her to play hardcore. I feel like, though, even in hardcore, I believe that it's my understanding now that you can transfer to the regular servers, I believe. I believe that's the case. Maybe we'll make a character on hardcore just for stream, just for the lulz. Because maybe it would be fun for like you guys to watch when I'm playing by myself. But with her, I think I just want to sort of give her like a casual experience, just of like what Classic has to offer. Because I always hype it up so much. I always tell her like Classic's so much better. I love retail. Retail's fun, but there's just something like not only nostalgic, but like a little bit special about Classic, just because it doesn't give you the choice. You have to slow down whether you like it or not. It's like you're going to sit here and you're going to take your time running to Mulgore. And if you don't like it, then log out and play something else because there's no other option. And that's forcing you to like be present. All you have to look at is you running for like 15 minutes. So there's nothing else. There's a charm in that for me. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm so damn ADD. But there's a bit of a charm in the like... Just chill out for a minute. Just chill out and just focus on one sole thing at a time. Just because retail is like, you open your map in retail and it's like, I don't even know what to reference. Jesus, it's so insane. You open your map on retail and there's more objectives than there are map, honestly. And I say that with love. I like retail, but it's just a different experience. It's just not the same. And as someone that's only experienced retail, she's only experienced retail, I wanted her to see not where it is, but where it all started, which is like here. And what's interesting is, even if you don't like Classic almost allows you to appreciate retail a little bit more at times, because you don't realize how much you take for granted. Like AoE looting, mounts at an earlier level, just easier gold, that comes to you, stuff like that. Not to say that, Classic's not fun. It's just different. And it allows me to enjoy both versions of the game more. I get to enjoy Classic more than retail because I get to slow down, and then I get to appreciate the convenience of retail when I go from Classic to retail.
Are encroaching on our tribal hunting grounds. They are trained to be malicious by the bristleback.
Do you play hardcore?
With whom we are at war. Go and slay the vile creatures and bring back some snouts and flanks so that we can make stew for our young.
Adventurer. I've heard of you, newcomer. Perhaps it is you that will help us where others have failed. We Tauren have carved a home out of this land, but not without a cost. The bristleback quillboars of Brambleblade Ravine, led by Chief Sharp-Tusk Thornmantle.
So I have the Sharp-Tusk quest now, so I'm on my way. I just wanted to get it really quick.
I charge you to bring me the chief's head.
Damn, I should have sold stuff. I forgot to sell stuff while I was there. I should have sold stuff, and I should have gotten more bullets, but we should be okay really quick. You would with friends. Okay. For hardcore, you mean? If you mean for hardcore, and there's no pressure here, but I mean, if you would want to mess around on hardcore on stream sometime, like I would love to play with people. I mean, I feel like hardcore would be more fun, especially with people, but I don't know who I can convince to actually do that. But if that's something you're interested in, like you know, no pressure, but the option's there if you'd ever want to try it. I've never played hardcore myself. But like as I was saying earlier, like if you want to get to 60 in hardcore, I feel like every single person, including her, could do it. But the way I would recommend it then is no caves, no escorts, no dungeons, no group quests, barely any quests even, mostly grinding. That is a guaranteed 100%, no question about it, safe way to reach 60. Like taking your time, shooting one individual mob at a time, making sure you're 100% full health and mana between pulls. It's obnoxious. It would take 3 years to level to 60, but you would never die. It is like these, but I feel like the charm of classic, or sorry, of hardcore, is not playing like that. Is not playing super duper Koopa Troopa safe, but it's playing a little close to Razor's Edge. It's playing safe, but I sort of know things could get a little bit hairy, and that's sort of what makes it so exciting. The stakes are so high. I feel like that's what makes hardcore exciting, but maybe I'm wrong. You're on EU. Fair. Fair. I'm trying to make my way towards you. I see you jumping. Do you have to kill boars as well? You do have to kill boars. Okay. Yeah, I see that. I'm slowly making my way towards you, killing all the boars because I need, but I can't loot them because it's your loot now. So I'm gonna have to come right to you. Yeah, it sort of seems like the Razor's Edge, playing the dangerous game, is what makes hardcore exciting. I feel like if you played it too safe, it just wouldn't have the same appeal. Are these guys red? These guys are red. I didn't realize they're aggressive. I thought I had to attack them first. This is definitely gonna be your loot, 100%. So here's something that people that don't play Hunters might not know about Classic. Anyone that's watching. Because I see there's a few people on YouTube as well. Hunters have something called the Dead Zone. And what the it's like the Stephen King book. And what the Dead Zone is it's a zone. If I'm fighting her, watch. Don't move for a sec. If I'm fighting her, okay, right here. So like, I can melee her here. I can shoot her right here. But if she stands like right here-ish, I can't melee her, I can't shoot her. It's like a dead zone for me. And people don't realize that. That doesn't exist in retail, but in Classic it does. So if she's out of my melee range, but still too close, I cannot range her. I have to be a certain distance before ranged can be cast again. And it's crazy. It's crazy. And not a lot of people realize Hunters have a dead zone, and that's a huge vulnerability for them. In PvP, specifically, more than PvE. But it's possible in PvE, too. Don't get me wrong. I've been frostnovaed a few hairy times by some NPCs, and they're crushing me in the dead zone. So that it is a possibility in PvE. But smart mages would frost nova, then stand in the dead zone and free cast at the hunter while they just sit there and watch their health deplete. It sucks. Okay, let's make our way in and we'll finish this. We'll finish the boars on the way out. There might be boars in there. I cannot remember. It's been a little bit. Let's see what your armor is too, because I may have something I can give you. What are your? That's cloth pants. Yours are 2. That's 2. That's you have a cloak. That's 5. Okay, I think everything you have is better. You're okay. I just want to make sure I maybe I didn't have something that you could upgrade. I was wondering if you knew you walked past an enemy or not. Nice, boys. Nice. We're caught up. And he's only level 5, so we're moving and shaking. Man, you have played Paladin in retail. That's awesome. I feel like Paladins are in a very good place right now. I seem to see a lot of them at least, so I generally take that as like they're doing well. I don't know though, honestly. To be fair, also, even if paladins aren't doing well, paladin, in my opinion, seems like one of those classes that people die for. There's a few classes that people play regardless, I think. I mean, look, everybody plays every class, but I think there's some, like, die-hard classes where people are, like, fanatic no matter how good or bad it is, and I think paladin's one of them. Some of these, like, niche specs, I mean. I think paladin as a class has just some diehards, sort of like S-Fand, right? Doesn't matter how good they are. They love the lore of paladin, so they always play paladins. Sort of the same thing with survival hunters. For forever, survival hunters was the redheaded stepchild. No one liked survival. Survival was a stupid spec. It wasn't even fully developed. No one understood it. But there were some people that didn't care, and they loved survival. And seeing a survival hunter out in the wild was fairly rare. But the people that liked it didn't care. That was their thing, and they loved the hell out of it. I think it's neat that these people are like, they're like diehards. I love it. They're like, I don't care how good it is. I just like it. I just want to play it. I think that was Arcane Mages, actually, for a really long time. So I don't think Arcane was as good as the other two specs for quite a few X-Packs. And then there was one X-Pack where they popped off and everybody was Arcane. Because it was just, it's like it made up for like all the years that Arcane was like a forgotten spec. It was crazy. I don't know if anyone watching remembers this. Does anybody remember Palm Pyro, which is, I think, Presence of Mind, which would make any cast... I think Presence of Mind was any cast over, like, 2 or 3 seconds becomes instant. So people would cast all their coolies, pop Presence of Mind, and then pop an instant Pyroblast. And it would hit for, like, 2 million in Miss Pandaria or something. It was insane. It was so crazy. I remember that. I remember, like, because you would do, like, you had, like, an ability where you use, like, Evocation, and Evocation would, like, increase damage done, and then you would pop, like, another move, and then you would pop Presence of Mind, and then you would pop, Pyroblast, and all these buffs on top of the instant Pyroblast cast would, like, almost one-shot someone, and it was just, God, mages were such a menace back then. It was crazy. I want to say... It was probably for a lot of WoW, but I remember it really crushing. I want to say I thought it was Miss Pandaria, but I could be incorrect. And the reason why I thought it was Miss is because I'm thinking about my friend, who's named Pyro, and he was a diehard mage. He was a mage main, and I thought that's when he was doing that. And he used to joke about it all the time, how like it's gross, how like broken mages are if you line everything up right. It took a little bit of, like, understanding the class, but if you really understood it, it was insane. Okay, so... Big upgrade. Hello. Okay, gotta kill this guy. I gotta kill the boars, but I had a feeling that... I think Razor Tusk is up here, or somewhere around here. I think he's in this big building, though. I could be incorrect. Or Sharp Tusk, whatever his name is. See, you have to loot first, and then I can loot the quest item. That's how it works in Classic. Man, I need to train with a hunter. I have not played Assassin's Creed, but I've heard amazing things. Are you a fan of those games? Do you have a belt? You have a belt. Oh, your belt was way better than... Okay. Looks like there's an escort quest up there too or something. I've heard of the Assassin's Creed games. I've seen a little bit of footage, but I've not played them personally myself, but they look like a lot of fun. Is the newest one... take place in Japan? Is it like Samurais or something, I believe? Or is that not Assassin's Creed I'm thinking of? Oh, it is! Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, so that looked pretty neat. I'm a big fan of samurai stuff, so I thought that was a pretty cool idea. Okay. Oh, we ran out of bag space. That's why I needed to sell stuff. Darn. How much to sell for? It doesn't sell for anything. I think we might have an escort quest up there. I can't tell. We're going to check it out after we kill these guys. Which Assassin's Creed is the one that you enjoy the most? I know there's quite a few of them. Is that him? There he is. Okay. You ready for a double pull? We're going to kill this guy first, okay? I can't target there. We're going to kill this guy first, okay? Can you see the target on him? Nope. It's not working. There. It was delayed. Am I disconnecting? No, just delayed. Understood. Good job. We didn't even pull this guy. I don't understand how we didn't pull him, but we didn't pull him. So that's awesome. Oh boy, the dolphins are not doing well. That's not good. Black Flag. Assassin's Creed Black Flag. You know that name? Is that pirates? Can't use that. Do you have leather boots? What boots do you have? You don't have boots. I have boots for you. They're leather. You put on boot. Oh. No, mine are way better. Take these. Wear those instead. We'll kill this guy one more time, then move, because he's going to respawn quick. Come over here and fight him, so he doesn't respawn on you. That's really cool, the idea of pirates. So, I gotta loot his head. You got his head? Perfect. We still gotta kill these guys. There's an escort quest here, so we're gonna do the escort quest. I believe it's an escort quest, while we keep killing these guys, because while we're walking the escort, he's gonna have to fight these guys we need to kill anyways. So we should be able to kill enough of them. Maybe it's not an escort quest, but I have a feeling it is. If I remember correctly. Okay, so my question about Assassin's Creed is, I was under the impression that the concept of the game is that you're not actually there. It's sort of like not virtual reality. Okay, so this is how it works. So you go into some like virtual reality machine and you relive the memories of your ancestor. Is that like sort of the concept of Assassin's Creed? So like you are living it, but you're like transferring your consciousness to like a past person. So all this has already happened and you're just reliving a memory? Is that how it works? Animus. Yes, that's so cool. And Animus is Carl Jung, isn't it? That's Animus is... Oh my goodness. I thought it meant... Was it Greek for like creation or something like that? Or what is it? Is it Greek or something? I thought. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Let's Google it really, really quick. I thought it was a Greek word for something. Like creation or something like that. Animus. Strong dislike. Governing spirit. I remember animus to do with Carl Jung. In the analytical psychology of Carl Jung, the animus is the masculine principle in a woman which guesses the shapes of how she relates to the world and men. I knew it had something to do with Carl Jung. Okay. That's what the animus is. There's the animus and the anima. That's what it is, I believe. Okay, loot this. It's just a map. It's not an escort. That's sick. Yeah, so I think I could be incorrect. I don't know Jung that well, but I believe the animus is the way a woman interacts with the world and her interpretation of her interaction with the world and the opposite sex. And I think the anima is the men's version of that. I believe I could be incorrect. Carl Jung has always fascinated me, but he's like super heady. His stuff is like it's very metaphorical, and I'm just not smart enough to fully understand it. But he's brilliant. Fascinating psychologist. Fascinating ideas. Okay, that's an upgrade. Let's go. No, you didn't pick it up? You couldn't pick it up? Try picking it up now. Is it back? It looks like it came back. Okay. We'll kill this guy and you'll pick it up. I apologize. I appreciate it. So I'll take a look. I'll have to take a look at the Assassin's Creed games. I may actually have one or two that I got for free when, like, my friend has a Discord, and he has a bot in the Discord that just says, like, hey, just notifying you guys that these games are free for the next, like, 2 days or whatever. So any time I notice that, I'll generally grab it, even if it's a game I wouldn't play, because if it's free, you may as well add it to your account. And I don't know if Assassin's Creed was added one of those times, but I'll have to take a look. Because if it's not, it would still be, look, if you think it's cool, then I'll still, like, look into getting it eventually, play on stream, right? I trust your recommendation, but I wonder if we do have one in there. Because I have a whole bunch of games. Random games I never would have personally bought, but because they were free, I'm just like, okay, we'll accept it. So now we're going to fight our way out, and as we're fighting our way out, we're going to hopefully finish up the quest. Here, I'm going to give you some water, because I don't need it. And you're going to need it. You are going to need it. Okay. Famous last words. She keeps saying she doesn't want water. Let's see how long it takes her to start standing there in place while she doesn't cast because she ran out of mana. She doesn't understand Classic WoW yet. I say that with love, but you have no idea. Water's about to become your best friend. Holy, man. Yeah, it seems like a really cool concept. Assassin's Creed seems like a sick concept. I drink so much water on my mage that I feel like at least 50% of my playtime is drinking. You just wait. You're going to upgrade your spells, and one of those casts is going to take away half your mana pool. And then all of a sudden you're going to say, I don't have enough water. Okay. So I have to kill, like, a few more, but I don't know if there's that many out there. I need to get more bullets. I'm almost 5. Is he almost 6? Oh, he's still 5. Awesome. How close are you to 5? Sick. I'm like a little, like just over halfway pretty much. So that's amazing. We're doing great on, doing great. Okay, this is not selling very much. We're gonna kill that. If I had to start with this an Assassin's Creed game, which one would you recommend? Are they linear? Do you have to start at the beginning to understand the story and work your way through, or can you just pick up whichever one interests you most? Okay. I should actually double check just to make sure that Twitch is streaming World of Warcraft. It does say World of Warcraft that we're playing on up Baldur's Gate like the last frickin' time. Alright, we're good. Whew. Alright, sorry, I'm almost done. We'll pull that. That guy's name is Torn War. That's fun. Oh, you're dropping mana pretty quick now. That's not a quest. Okay. You should start with the first one. Okay, fair, fair. Have you played like all of them the whole way up? And then go next and so on. Okay, so it's sort of, we'll have to do like a we'll have to do a like a marathon kind of thing. Like a series where we played through the whole Assassin's Creed series. God, there's a lot of games, right? What is there, like 7 or 8 games, I feel like? Wow, you've played all of them, so clearly you like this. Clearly you like them. Look, they were a huge hit. I can see why. It's a cool concept. No loot, no loot. Okay. Let's loot some of these guys, make sure I didn't miss anything. Let's... Say that again? Merger bags, it's called Bagnon. You can download it in Curse client. Same one. It's the same one. Yep. I just need one more. Let's make our way out. There's definitely going to be one enemy on our way out. Definitely. Yes. And I got that battle plan. I can't accept it because my inventory's full, but I went the wrong way. Is this the way out? This is not. Is this the way out? Am I going the right way? I don't think so. Is this where we came in? Okay, okay. It's hard to tell. Haven't completed Valhalla and Odyssey. Odyssey glitched on me. Oh no, that sucks. Sorry to hear that, man. Okay, I'm throwing out the water. Can you hit that guy for me? That's not where we came in. I didn't think so. Right? Or is it? It's not? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So we'll make our way out. Although we may be able to go up that. Oh, that's up, I see. Okay. Yeah. So this pole may get hairy, so we'll see. Thank you, hun. She's so smart. I love her game sense because she was so smart to know to attack the mob that was attacking me, not the one that I was attacking. That way it sort of splits up the damage, and that's like a brilliant game sense. I feel like you can't teach that. I feel like that's just... I mean, I feel like you could teach it, but when it comes natural to someone, I feel like there are parts of game sense you can't teach that just either you naturally have or don't, and she has always had it, and I'm very grateful for that. Just because if your significant other sort of likes playing games, but sort of stinks at them, then, let's go this way. I think it's this way. Then it's just, you sort of have to pull back. You can't have the same experience. When if you guys are sort of playing on each other's level, then you get to experience the full game together, I guess, which we have. We've raided together, we've done stuff like that. I know some people play a little more casually, and I feel like they would have loved the opportunity to experience, like, raiding and all that fun with their significant other. I've just been very fortunate, I guess, in that regard. Haven't completed Valhalla. Valhalla is the Vikings, right, I believe? Please tell me this is the right way. Am I going the wrong way again? That's where we just came from? Okay. Is that the cave how you get out? Is it right there? Or I'm looking on my map. Let's go this way. I'm so dumb. This is so confusing. I'm going to ignore you and keep walking. I don't think it's that way. I think it's this way. I'll explain why. Come here. I'm going to ignore where they're going, and I'm going to trust my gut and say it's this way. Did we go this way? Did I screw up again? Do they look the same? Am I going in the wrong direction? I went in a circle? Oh, I understand. I get it now. I get it now. This is... it's open on both sides. Okay, thank you so much. I'm sorry. Stupid. Very stupid. Okay, so then... Jesus, dude. This is how dumb I am. This is freaking confusing. I get so lost so easy. We're going to run up, and we're going to go this way, because I have a feeling it's this way then. That's not correct. That's not right. It's got to be this way. It's this way. It has to be this way. There's no way. It's the other way. It has to be this way, Casey. Where do you think it is? Okay. I'm just going to go this way, and if it's not this way, then I'm just going to die, and I'll take red sickness, and it's easier that way, because I'm, like, tired of this. I'm over this already. This is dumb. It's a waste of my time. I know you said we went this way. You know what? I'm just going to take the death. It's just easier. Just take the death. I don't have patience. Like, there's nothing in here for me anymore, and I've already spent enough time walking around. I'm just going to take the death, release, and call it a day. It's way easier. I don't care to run in circles. I just want to play the game already. I have such a low tolerance for this kind of stuff. There's no need. Why bother? Easy peasy. Play smart. Not hard, right? Look at that. Back there already. You take the death, release. You're right here. We have to hand in quests. Easy peasy. Saves you a walk. Saves you handing stuff in. That's like... Nice. That's sick. Grats. That's my logic is like, dude, I get to a point where I'm like, what am I doing? Can I just, like, isn't it just easier if I just die? It's like, why did I do that to myself? Why am I struggling? Just reset. And it's like, oh, we're here. And we're back to the game. The old me, the old ego me would have been like, no, I have to find my way out. Now the new me is like, well, I could find my way out, or I could just do this, and like, instead of spending the next 5 minutes trying to find my way out, I'm already on to the next, like, 3 quests.
What brings you?
Release. Accept it. You're right here to hand in the quests. No need. That cave is dog shit. Fuck that.
Most excellent. These ingredients will make a fine stew, and the loss of
I
those
think this is
horrors
what
should be a
entertains me
lesson
so
in
goddamn much.
respects.
I was one of the first people on my server to get the Mage Tower Bearskin both times Mage Tower came out. And I can't find my way out of the cave. In Classic, in the starting zone of Classic, it's insane. It's beyond insane. I got ahead of the curve, I've completed the entire Mage Tower to get the book, I've done so much, and I cannot find my way out of a cave in the starting zone of World of Warcraft Classic. I should not be allowed to operate a vehicle. I swear to God, it's not safe.
The tribe will be proud.
What sells for the most, though? 24, 24, 30. That's all the same. Alright.
For you to continue with the rites of the Earth Mother, you must pass 2 more tests.
Okay.
It is time for you to broaden your experience, adventurer. Travel to Bloodhoof Village and seek out the chief.
Ooh, one more?
Bane
Wait a minute.
Bloodhoof, son of Cairn. There you may continue your journey and earn the acceptance of the elders of Thunderbluff. Take this totem to Bane. He will recognize my carvings and help you on your path.
To hand in this
Follow the road
quest,
out of
right.
Camp Narach and travel with haste. Do not stray.
There he is, right there, walking. That's why I couldn't find it.
Hail. This is quite alarming indeed. But with this information, we can call on our brethren
Cool.
from Bloodhoof Village to help thwart the attack.
Grats.
You have saved the lives of
That was
many
you.
foreign adventurer.
Are you still here?
Well
Oh, yeah.
Justice has been served on this day by your swift
Sick.
actions, adventurer.
Cool.
Let this deed serve as a warning to
Okay,
all who
I
threaten
desperately
our
need... There's
home.
got to be a
Earn
Bower
this
here,
reward
right?
to help you on your
Is it
social
Bower?
journey.
Bower? How do you say it? It's got to be in here, maybe? Or is there a hunter trainer? It's got to be a hunter trainer. There has to be. There's freaking Tauren hunters. There's no way there's not a hunter trainer. But can he train me is the question.
May the spirits be with you.
The question is, can he train me? So I'm glad I can get arrows. When can I buy the next arrows? Maybe level 10 or something.
Be careful.
Okay, that's enough arrows for now. It should do me until... So where is hunter trainer? In here, probably? You got your abilities, right?
Well, do you prefer guns or bows?
Sick. He can train us, and I cannot learn Serpent Sting. That's insane, dude. So this guy doesn't have enough gold, because I spent it on bullets, I guess. But we'll sell this stuff, and I'll have enough. Give me 30 seconds, and I can learn an ability, which will be very helpful. And then we can go. I apologize.
Looking for something special?
Normally, I prioritize what abilities I learn, because I'm always so short on gold. But this time around, it seems like it wasn't a problem, so I'm just learning everything. But now I see it's a problem again, because I'm, unlike my mage, I actually have to buy bullets here. So we're not going to do track beasts. We can do track beasts. Okay, I didn't think we could afford it, but we could afford it. Serpent Sting was the most important, but we got Serpent Sting, so we golden. Oh, and we got Aspect of the Monkey. Love it. All right, when you're ready, we can depart. The departed. The departed. Aspect of the Monkey. Sick. And our Serpent Sting. You ready? Ah, so here is her first experience with Classic. She just said to me, I didn't realize you have to train moves. Mm-hmm. You certainly do have to train moves. Thank you for the buff. That wasn't you. That wasn't you that buffed me. She hasn't buffed me once. You know we've been playing this game together for... How long have I been playing with her for now? I've been playing this game for 1 hour, 15 minutes, and 3 seconds, and I had to have some random stranger buff me. Isn't that crazy, guys? What am I even doing? I ran all the way over here. She's not even buffing herself. She's not even putting Mark of the Wild on herself. What druid doesn't love themselves enough not to put on Mark of the Wild? This face. That's the face of a druid that doesn't love themselves enough to put Mark on the Wild of themselves. Yeah, that's the... And she's not even looking. She's waving. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Please put Mark of the Wild on yourself. Please. You don't have it? Did you learn it? Oh, my apologies. I swear, I thought you had it, so I just assumed then. My apologies. Because Say it again? I take it all back. But no, I'll tell you why. I thought you had it. When I first came here, you had the buff on you. So I was under the impression you gave it to yourself, but someone must have given it to you. But you're level 5 now, and someone gave it to me in this zone. So either there's a high level in here that gave me Mark of the Wild, or you just didn't train it, and you should have it by now. Because I have it right now. So someone here gave it to me, and I would have guessed it was a low level, but maybe it was a higher level. Doesn't matter. There'll probably be a druid trainer when we go there. What you'll notice is you're going to speak to this girl right now, and she's going to say, go to the inn at the next like camp. And the purpose of that is, if you didn't play with me or play with someone that's played this game before, they're trying to teach you, here's the next camp, here's the next safe spot, here's the next quest hub, the quest objective. So that's why this is here. If you read the quest, she'll be like, hey, adventurer, you're leaving.
Adventurer, please, I beg of you.
There's an inn. Go check out the inn. That's like what she's trying to tell you.
Tasks here on the mesa. I'm in the middle of my rite of strength, and my father asked me to deliver these furs to the inn in Bloodhoof. I'm far from rested enough to complete both my rite and this task for my father. Would you mind going on for me? The inn is pleasant and a perfect place to rest during your long travels.
That's
I'm sure
Boogie.
you'll agree once you see it.
I love Torrens so much. Probably because, as I was talking about earlier, like I'm a big fan of like Native American culture. I think it's really cool. And the Tauren are essentially like, right? They're like Native Americans. That's sort of what their characters are based off of. Being like one with the land, living off the land, taking from the land, giving back to the land, the Earth Mother, stuff like that. So I just think it's really neat that that's sort of their character. And the way they speak and stuff, it's such a cool character. Such a cool like archetype. There is no way he got that. There is no frickin' way he actually got that. All right. What abilities did you learn just now? Okay. Something you're going to discover. Looks like Undead she's probably coming to level with her friend as well. She came all the way from Undercity. And someone gave her a Mark of the Wild as well. But it wasn't you because you don't have it yet. What's going to happen is you're going to learn abilities like Moonfire. And the Moonfire, you'll learn Moonfire again. You'll be like, wait a minute, I already learned Moonfire. But what's happening is they taught you Moonfire rank 2. So what that means is you'll have like 17 versions of Moonfire. Not actually, but you'll have like 9 or 8 versions of Moonfire. And the purpose of that is, as you level, maybe level 6, you get another Moonfire. Maybe level 13, you get another Moonfire. Then like 18, you get another Moonfire. And every time you learn a new one, it does more damage, but it also uses more mana. Your mana will increase as you level, but there's still benefit to sometimes using weaker spells. It's all Moonfire. It all does the same thing, except Moonfire rank 10 may do 500 damage a tick. Moonfire rank 6 may do 150 damage a tick. And the one that does 500 damage may use 100 mana. The one that does 150 damage may use 25 mana. So while it does less damage, it also uses less mana. So if you're fighting lower level mobs, if you're just trying to tag something, it may be worth using less mana so you can kill things more efficiently without having to drink. Because it may get the job done with using less mana, and it just makes that's like classic. We're getting deep in the weeds of classic shit now, but that's like sort of what makes classic. Truthfully. And another thing you'll see is, and I do this because I'm like a classic Andy, and that's I stay on the roads. Like, you're already in Bloodhoof Village. I know you're already there, but when I'm playing this game, I'm like, it's RP time. We run on the roads. we listen to the quests. We're in the game. That's like, I'm crazy like that.
Greetings. Be careful. Word from my good
Be grateful. I'm not talking to you like a troll. Be grateful. I'm not taking it that far.
Adventurer, there are many conflicts that wound this land. It is my hope that you will not bear witness to as many of them as I have. Yet, there is one that I would ask you to seek out. It will give you some sense of how terrible.
I wonder if I'm gonna be able to get a Kodo if I level here the whole way up. I wonder if I'll like hit Exalted with them.
Settled to the south of Bloodhoof and in a cave to the west. They disrespect our attempts to communicate with them, and they slay the wildlife of Mulgore.
Oh, I could learn guns here? I think, because they have...
One of the rights of the
The Tauren use guns, they don't use bows, I think. Right? I think they use guns.
Our people have learned that the land is our most holy provider. In order to take
The Loa will bless you, man. Baswandi will not take your spirit. That's what he said. It's very funny. I miss Bonswamdi. I can't do the. I cannot do the troll accent to save my life. Not in the slightest, my man.
I can train you in first aid techniques.
As the wind on the plains, you are always welcome here. Ah, the furs I was expecting. Thank you. These came faster than I'd expected.
Don't even have enough to train first aid.
Blankets for anyone who wishes to stay here. Please feel free to stay as long as you like.
Man, Bonswamdi he was one of my favorite characters. He was such a great character. I didn't know if I could trust him or not. That's why I liked him so much.
Thank you for taking the time to speak to me, adventurer. I am Rule, warrior and teacher. You have obviously reached an age when you must prepare for your trials if you are to adventure much further out of Mulgore. If you wish a test of your strength, start by seeking out the wind-fury harpies to the southeast. They nestle along the mountain's edges away from the road. They are one of our natural enemies here in Mulgore, and will be a good gauge of your skill.
Okay, sorry, I'm just picking them up. No way. Ray riding Kodo, okay. So here's a little more lore, and then I'll stop. Yeah, Bonswamdi was G. They used to have teal Kodo and purple Kodo, I think, as well. There were two more here that were special, and they took them away. It's a shame they're not here right now, because it was the same thing for Night Elf. Night Elves, they had, like, a patternless white tiger, I think, and, like, another one, a patternless black tiger or something. It was so sick. And they weren't in the game for very long, and then they changed it, and they took them out. It's like, damn, that would have been cool if you brought it back. They were really cool looking mounts, and they're super, super rare.
Well stones, which can be found around the water wells in Mulgore. With those, I will combine ambercorn, which fall beneath the mighty trees in our land. These reagents contain magical elements, and when brewed and consumed before the tribal fire, will cause you to encounter a vision. Follow it, and it will lead you to the next step of this holy quest.
Okay, there's one quest I'm missing. Swoop hunting, it looks like. I must have missed it. I apologize.
Named Mazranaje. He told me of its demonic red eyes, razor-sharp talons, and venomous bite. As fortune would have it, while traveling across the plains, I encountered...
Oh, it's a hunter quest, sorry.
It took a nasty
Do you have this quest or no?
He was as terrible
Okay.
as my grandfather described. I will need some hard-to-find animal parts to clean the infection from his bite. A wolf heart, cougar femur, plain strider scale, and swoop gizzard. Hurry. Time is of the essence.
So,
Swoop is a cunning
I
bird.
mean, you could see our map is filled to the brim with quite a lot of stuff. So, is there anywhere you'd like to start?
A badge of cleverness and determination for a
Okay.
hunter. If you are willing to take up this task,
Alright.
then enter the plains
So,
and hunt the swoop.
go this way.
Bring me their quills and bring honor to your clan. The swoops may be found anywhere in Mulgore, but your eyes must be sharp to spot them, and your hooves must be quick to catch them.
There's a NPC here, but I don't see him. Maybe he's not in the game yet. It was sort of a sad story, but it was sort of sweet. There was a little boy that would walk this way, I think. Or he was standing here with his dog. I believe he was a little boy that was, like, sick, unfortunately, and he passed away. But he loved World of Warcraft. This isn't the movie. I don't think this is the movie that they made recently on Netflix. This is another story. And the kid, I think he liked being in Mulgore. I think he liked questing as a Tauren hunter with his, like, pet, I think. And when he passed away, I guess Blizzard heard about his story and put him in the game forever, I guess. So his, like, legacy lived on forever. And I think he walks around with his pet wolf in the game. I guess in retail. I don't know if it's in Classic. But it's a nice story. It's, you know, it's sad, but it's nice. Alright, so these ones are orange, so we're going to do the yellow ones first. Except, I think they're all sort of mixed together. So we're just going to... Okay, we're going to go back, because these guys are higher. the same mobs should be lower level, just back this way, if that makes sense. I thought it was around here. We can just go in the water. We don't have to cross the bridge. I thought it was around here, though, on the bridge where he was, the boy with the wolf. But I don't know if it's a retail-only thing. Yeah. But I believe it was not the story that the Netflix story is made of. I believe it was a separate story. So I think this is going to be the same mobs, essentially, just a little bit lower. How it works in World of Warcraft is... Oh, you know it? Oh, you don't know it. Okay, cool. How it works in World of Warcraft is you need to essentially be doing green quests, generally. Not always, but... Sorry, not World of Warcraft, Classic. You're used to just doing any quest you get. But often, what you'll find is yellow mobs are harder to kill, and orange mobs are next to impossible because things resist. There's resistance in this game. So you'll have the best chance of hitting enemies that are green. So you'll often do a lot of green quests or farm green enemies because you'll kill them in a quarter of the time it'll take you to kill a yellow. And it ends up being a lot faster, actually, to do quests and stuff. Have you seen anything resist yet? Pick this up. That's a question for you. You have seen stuff resist, okay. Okay, we're going to find you one more of those. It's probably going to be right here between the trees or something. Yeah, so resistance sucks, but it is what it is. There's something that's called hit rating. I don't know if you even remember what hit rating is. I don't even know if you played when hit rating was a thing. I don't know if hit rating was removed by the time you played the game already. I'm not sure. But essentially what hit rating is see, these guys are much more manageable level-wise. What a hit rating essentially is it's a stat that determines how likely you are to miss the enemy when you attack. And when you reach level 60, you miss a lot. So something you need to take into consideration when you hit 60 is making sure your hit rating is a certain level so you do not miss mobs when you hit them. It's sort of annoying, but you have to do it. It's classic shit. He doesn't know where he wants to run. He's trying to run to you, then he changes his mind back to me. Oh, is he back off again? He's always off for 6 minutes, and he keeps logging back on and off. Let's just see what level he is. I hope we don't see the pink one. It is a very rare pink Plane Strider, like this, except he's all bright pink. And he's a rare spawn around this area, and I would love to tame him once I can find him. But he's hard to find, but he's rare, but... And there's also the Rake. I believe the Rake is a very rare spawn in Thunderbluff. I could be incorrect. I think he's here, though. And his name is the Rake, and he's a lion with a mane. And my understanding is, and it could be incorrect, he has the fastest damage per second of any pet in the game, I thought. And that's why he's so sought after. But I may be misremembering. Hey, I got a heart. You got a heart? Nice. That's new. Okay, that I'm pretty sure is new. I'm pretty sure if I loot a quest item, if it's a boss, it's different. If it's a dungeon and you have to loot a head, I think it's different. But I thought in OG 2004 WoW, if I looted a heart off a regular mob for quest, you cannot loot it. Oh, you have to loot a different one. I don't know. I don't remember, though. Maybe that wasn't like that. Maybe we could always share loot for quests, but I was under the impression you did not share loot for quests originally, if I remembered correctly, but it's been a while. So that's a bit convenient. That's a quality of life thing. Like, I thought, like, see, you got loot for the quest? Did I get loot for the quest? Let's see. I might be able to loot it? Nope, I didn't get loot for the quest. That seems more like I remember. That makes sense. That's how I remember it. No loot for me, only loot for you. I don't mind. That's like part of the classic charm. But I just couldn't remember if it was always like that or not. Nice. So what do you think so far of Classic WoW compared to regular WoW? I'm talking to you if you hear me. What do you think of regular or Classic WoW compared to regular WoW? It's more relaxing, right? That's exactly what I think. It's exactly how I feel about it. It's way more relaxing. It's just slower. It's just like forces you to slow down. You don't have a choice. Everything is lower drop rates. The combat is slower. The abilities are slower. You're just waiting. You're auto attacking. It's like such a different. It's such a different beast. That's why I like it so much, because like I'm just so, my brain is so rapid. It forces me. You don't have a choice but just wait. Wait until we start doing dungeons. We'll get you into Ragefire Chasm first, and then we'll get you into Dead Mines, and then we'll get you into Wailing Caverns. Except what I don't think you realize is, Wailing Caverns, for example, takes like 2+ hours. It's so goddamn long. Oh my god. Wailing Caverns is like, do you have an afternoon to dedicate to a dungeon? No? Then we'll run it another time. Dude, have a wonderful one. Wow, you're up really late, dude. May the Loa watch over you, man. May the Loa be with you until next time. Great chatting, man. Thanks for hanging out. It was fun. Those of you that are watching on YouTube, we're also on Twitch, in case you didn't know. I don't know if you guys do Twitch as well, but the option's always there as well, if you're ever wondering who I'm speaking to. Oh, we got 2 of them. Okay. I'll help you fight this guy. Oh, knocking me down. That's rude. Did you just dodge my Rapture Strike, you son of an onion? Nice. Oh, there's another wolf. Wait a minute, what's Poison Water? What quest is Poison Water? Can you share that with me? Did I miss a quest? Where did you get it from? Is it a druid quest, I wonder? I'm gonna Google Poison Water really quick. Sorry, one sec. Yeah, I'm gonna Google it. Sorry, I just want to see where it came from. Prairie Wolves. As a Tauren Druid, Blood Elf Village. It's available to all Taurens, regardless of class. Only. I have a troll that is leveling in the Mulgore area with a friend who rolled a Tauren. We're trying to figure out why this quest was not available to me. Otherwise, others may find themselves similar situated, may look to this site for assistance. There you go. Thank you, Mr. Wowhead. Written in 2006. 2006 has traveled in time to tell me why I could not do this. You are the best. So it's just you, Honeybun. That's why I can't see it. It's a Tauren-only quest. Like I said, this game is painfully racist. Painfully racist. They just... Oh my god, where the hell are you? Jesus Christ, I'm coming. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. You're gonna die. I can't make it to you in time. Holy Christ, you're good. Holy shit. I'm so sorry. Jesus, man. You parried. Katy Perry. Oh, you keep parrying. Rats. Rats. Oh, I'm almost there. We're really close. I am a bar and a half away from leveling. That's really freaking close. I'm so happy we're so closely leveled to each other. That's awesome. This will hopefully give you your last quest. But you are going to be ahead of me if you're doing a quest I don't have. There is that. Yes. You got your wolf paw? Nope.
No, because it shows that I can loot, but then there's no loot.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's okay. I don't know. Maybe that might have been my loot. I looted. There's nothing there, so it's okay. We'll pull this guy. There's a wolf right here. He's level 8, but we'll level this Jared. Doesn't say it. It's funny, the dude, my friend, insane, he's like, what did he say when he left? He's like, I'm gonna go to bed, it's 3:46 a.m. here. He says, may the Loa watch over you, mons. That's what he said. That's how he left. That's funny. I love it. The trolls are so much fun. Oh, that resist. I saw that resist. That sucks. It hurts, man. Resist hurts so much. Flatland Cougar. Killed this guy. This place is filled with cougars. It's like a college bar. It's got jokes. It's got jokes. I always wondered, like, do the Tauren graze? Like, if you go to Mulgore, you just see Tauren standing on all fours, just, like, chewing, like, grass? Or is that, like, insulting because they're, like, too human? Do they not, like, do, like, cow things like that? Because they're still pretty cow-looking, right? They're not, like, fully... They're not human. They are still pretty animalistic. But is it, like, insulting... Oh, yeah, I leveled. Is it, like, insulting for them to, like, chew things? Right? Or, like... This is where it gets weird, right? Because they're, like, sort of human, so, like... How's, like, do you milk them? Is it weird if, like, a human milks them? Because they're too... Are they too human for that? Is that weird? I don't know. It's strange. I don't know where we draw the line with Tauren. I thought about this in Stormwind with the Worgen. I'm like, are the Worgen just pissing on every tree imaginable, or are they using, like, bathrooms? Are there, like, there's a plumbing system, I'm sure, in Stormwind City. Are the Tauren using, not the Tauren, are the Worgen using that? Or are they just pissing everywhere, like the dogs that they are? I wonder. Just like, who is it, Martha Shaw? Is that his name? The guy that's like S7, S17, or whatever they're called? He's like smacking Greymane on the snout? No, you do that outside. Hits him with the newspaper on the snout. Okay, 3 out of 5. We're doing well so far. Ooh, you missed, buddy. Okay, with these guys, we need a lot of those guys. 3 out of 10. These guys we don't need many of. We almost got all the shamans already. Okay, I'm gonna pull this dude. Have you seen skills, by the way? Yeah, like skills, like when you attack things with your staff or when you get hit. I think it's important to get smacked sometimes. There's a chest there. Let's go get the chest. It's important to get hit sometimes, because if you get hit, what happens is you start to building up your defense as well. And you want to increase your defense skill, you want to increase hitting things with staffs, because you just want your weapon skills to be maxed. If you're ever in a situation, go loot that chest. Oh, there's... Christ. We gotta... Alright. I might die here, I'll try our best. Are you killing anything? I'm gonna die, honey. You're healing me, thank you. Okay, good. You got aggro. Perfect. That works. That works. Just keep healing me. I'll try to kill him. Okay, I'll pull this guy. We're good. Let's keep fighting. Hopefully we'll win this. I'm gonna pull this guy off you. That's good. Just don't cast for 5 seconds so you regain your mana. We're good. Yeah, just smack him. Don't cast. Perfect. I'm gonna pull these guys off you in a second. I'm gonna pull this one off you. Okay. We'll kill him, and then we'll kill the last guy, and we're good. Good. Look at that teamwork. Great job. That was beautiful. You handled that so perfectly. So do you see the brilliance of the dance that you did? I saw that resist. The dance that you did was like you smacked him a little bit with your staff, and you gave it 5 seconds of not casting so your mana could start regenning. Watch to your right, there's another add up. Be careful. They're all spawning. Try to steal that chest, see if this guy aggroes. Try to steal it, see if he aggroes. Good. Loot everything you can, even if it's greens or stuff that's for me, it's fine. Loot it, we'll bring it over. Great job. Look at you, crushed it. Okay. 4 out of 10 for these guys, 4 out of 8 for those guys. We'll pull this idiot right here. That was amazing. You handled that so well. That's like the hairiness of like Classic, and you crushed it. You absolutely crushed it. So like right now, I'll fight the one guy, you fight the other guy. I should be okay. You do your thing. Oh, I don't know about that. Don't do that next time because you may steal aggro on both of them and I don't want you to die. Okay, I appreciate your help. I'm going to help you in a second. Okay, we're going to kill this guy. You're good, you're good, you're good. But he may run and pull the third guy. Yep, we got more aggro. So be careful. Finish off the guy we're fighting and then we'll fight the other guy after. I might die. It's okay. If you have a heal, otherwise I might die. That's okay. I'll be right back, okay? Unless you want to trade me that potion really quick if you got it. Otherwise I might die. It's alright. I'm going to die. It's okay. We're going to strafe. Nope. We're going to die. Yeah, that's alright. Yeah, you're a little bit too slow. It's okay. I'm on my way. You're going to have to finish him off or you might wipe if they keep respawning on you, but that's okay. That's only about hunters below 10. It gets rough. Sorry, what do you mean, Justin? Generally, I find hunters to be a little bit more, once I get, like, wing clip, if I can get, like, wing clip or, like, goodness, concussive shot, I generally seem to find it a little bit easier, just like kite or strafe, but without either of them, I'm struggling a little bit, but it's okay. To be fair, we could also play a little bit more, conservative, I guess I would say. We're playing a little loosey-goosey. You know, standing in the middle of these mobs and they're respawning on top of us. Like, I had a feeling that was a possibility, but I'm like, let's get the chest, let's have some fun, whatever happens. Play a little bit loose, fast and loose, you know? But I'd love to know what you mean, Justin. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I think, are you saying only under 10 does it get rough for hunters? After 10, it's no longer rough for hunters. Is that what you meant? Sorry. Oh, so there's another chest there? It's another chest. Oh my god, go get the chest. I'll get it, it's fine. Same difference. If there's something in here for you, I'll give it to you. Cloth. Oh, it's a gun. Is the gun better than what I have? The gun is a little bit better than what I have. I should learn guns. I think I can do that in Thunder Bluff. Okay, you have enough of those. Okay, I'm gonna loot this thing. And then we're going to try to finish this quest. Oh, is there another one up there? That's Earthroot. What is this guy? We need him? Yeah, I'll kill him. They are going to spawn on us again, so we should start making our way close towards the outskirts, the edge if we can. But no problemo if we die again. See, we should start making our way a little bit to the outskirts, because we're going to start getting overwhelmed like we already did. Excuse me. Well, we did a fair amount of streaming tonight, I would say. I didn't realize we already streamed for another 2 hours almost. That means total, we almost streamed for like 6 hours today. 4 hours plus another 2 is 6. That's crazy, dude. Yes, there was a little break in between for dinner, but other than that, that's a pretty good streaming day, I'd say. Cool. That's done. We gotta kill this dude right here. We'll pull him. I know you're low on mana. You don't have to cast. You can just chill while I kill this guy if you want. Okay. Sick. You are level 6. So at level 10, you get your bear form, and that should make a world of difference for you. They had to adjust bag drop rates? Really, dude? Like, did they lower them or increase them? I imagine they increased them, not lower them. He's just complaining, that's funny. Yeah, he needs mats. Tanner. Okay. What do you need right now? Everything? There's another chest right here. Oh my god, let's go kill these guys for this chest. We gotta kill them anyways. We may as well make our way to the chest. God, the gnolls. That laughing noise from those gnolls, man. I'm so traumatized from that, from all the years of wiping in World of Warcraft. Good lord. Are you fighting something? Oh, I see. Okay. I'm gonna come help you in a second. I want to try to get this chest before someone steals it. I know someone's gonna be dirty pool and try to steal this on us, I have a feeling. Trying to make my way there to it so I could... Oh, I keep missing. Come on, man. If you can loot it, loot it. I don't know if you can do it in combat or not. Can you? Can't do it in combat? Hey, sick. Do you need that? Or do you want to do tailoring? Are you passed? Okay. I'm going to send it to my mage. That's why I ask. I love you. Appreciate that, hun. I will send that to my mage now, and I can make that on my mage probably already, which will be a nice little upgrade, plus I can make it for you on any alts that you have. That's the thing, which is, like, cool. I appreciate you passing on that. You could have sold it in the auction house, but it would probably benefit you more if I had it, because if I can disenchant it, I can make more gold, and anything that I have, you have anyways. Yeah. So, I'll excel at this game as I normally do because I'm a degenerate, and whenever you casually play, you'll be plenty taken care of, because I'm a degenerate. So it'll be like regular WoW. We have those guys, so they'll come after you. We need this guy to our left. Yeah, but you know how you casually play whenever you're here? Like the more I play, especially on my mage is gonna be AoE farming. You'll play the game. There's two ways we can play this game. I can let you struggle if you want to experience what the struggle is like. If you want to see what like the classic struggle is like, barely having enough gold to repair, barely having enough gold to pay for your abilities, armor is hard to come by, we can play it like that. If you change your mind, you're like, this sucks, I just want to play classic and have fun, I can gear you out as much as you need. I can give you gold, I can, you know. So I'll let you decide. I'll let you suffer it out until the suffering gets to be too bad that you're like, just give me gear, and then I'll just give you whatever you want. That way you get the full experience until you're over it. I think there is some like fun, in my personal opinion, in the suffering a little bit, because it's like, it's sort of the grind is sort of what I like, in a sense. Like the carrot at the end of the stick, like, ah, damn. That weapon still hasn't dropped in Zul'Gurub, or Zolaman. Let's run it again, you know, with the guild next time. Then when it finally drops, you're like, wow, I've been farming this for a week, and now I feel so much more powerful. It's sort of like a, I don't know. It's almost like the chase is almost more exciting for me than actually getting stuff, but it may not be that for you. That's why I'm willing to just, whatever you need, I'm willing to give you, unless you want to experience that chase as well. Okay, we have these. What is it we need? Plane Strider. I thought that was an enemy. Voice cracked. So we need the Wellstones. Yeah, there's not a lot of birds around here. So we leveled now. So where those birds were orange to us, they're probably... Here, come this way. Really quick, we'll do this quest just because it's right here. This area is localized. Where those birds were red to us, they're probably yellow now. So it's going to be easier to kill them now. And here's a bird right here. Oh, yes, those two. Well, those birds also, which were orange to us, will be easier to find where we were before, where they were orange. We've out-leveled it now, so that should help. I see. So these guys... I see the stone right here. Okay. Click this thing. Right here. I'll click it after if it doesn't go away. Oh, they're all over the place. Okay. You see, ran past it. Right here. See where I am? Do you see it on the floor or no? Okay. I'll let you loot that one, I'll loot this one. Is there something that you need to do there? Is that why you ran there? Okay, okay. There's one more stone right here for me. Perfect. It's a nice little mill. We're probably going to have to come back. There's an ad right here. We're probably going to have to come back eventually to do something here, maybe like they did. Whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to hit the mic. Sorry, guys, that must have blown your eardrums. There's a bird here, so I'm turning around. Isn't it the bird you needed? And we'll make our way back, and we'll slowly make our way towards the harder quests as well. And we'll sell some stuff. Plus, I leveled to level 6, I believe, correct? Did you as well level to level 6? So because 6 is an even number, I believe there's new abilities. I believe you always learn new abilities at even numbers. 6, 8, 10, 12. What comes after 12? I think it's 14, right? I hope it's 14. Otherwise, I don't understand math. But I'm going to guess it's 14, but no spoilers. I hope it's 14. I hope 14 comes after 12, but I want to find out in the next season, so don't tell me. Look, they're doing their own little makara. We're going to hand in some quests, but also visit your druid trainer because you may have something new.
Well met.
That's not a hunter trainer. That's a shaman trainer. That's a druid trainer. So, the hunter trainer is probably somewhere around here.
How? Adventurer, it is good you have taken my task seriously. Respect of the land and its creatures is important. Death and life are a circle, a necessity. One cannot exist without the other. Take time to ponder this and do well to never forget it. There are dwarves preparing a dig site to the northwest. They think secrets lie in the earth, and that is true. But hollowing and defiling the land is no way to earn its
What's
keep.
my brother doing
Collect
here?
the dwarven tools of digging, smash them, and return to me with the dwarves' broken tools. You can smash the tools at a forge. You will find one in Thunderblood.
Not very talkative, man.
A forge at the dwarven camp will suffice.
Trade goods, general goods, leather, weaponsmith, gunsmith, cook, Skinner. Where is the hunter trainer?
Greeting. I can teach you how to cook.
Alright, we'll learn cooking.
Go in peace.
I'm just quickly cooking because I have some stuff in my bag and we may as well turn it into food to feed the pet as well as level up my cooking and free some bag space. Make sure you sell stuff anytime you come here. Please and thank you because you are going to run out of stuff so fast. Run out of space, I mean, so fast. It's crazy. Okay, we're gonna sell all this. We're gonna sell this. We're gonna sell this. That's better than what I have. We're gonna sell that. That is a little bit better, but I don't unfortunately have... Right. Okay, we're gonna switch this to down here because I don't like the way it looks. It's dumb. The split in between. There we go. We'll sell the leg meat. That's not as good. I guess we're gonna hold on to everything for now. We can always just throw it out if you need to. I'm sorry, I was just looking for the hunter trainer, but he's probably over here somewhere. That would maybe make sense. He's sort of out here by himself chilling or something. Hunter trainer, pet trainer, there we go. I have a feeling, unfortunately, I'm going to have to go back to the Troll City to learn my pet quest, but I could be incorrect. Maybe they'll teach me here. I don't know. Hopefully they will, but I don't know.
Tauren have a passion for hunting. It is something that runs deep.
Arcane shot. Dude. Game changer. Holy. We got Hunter's Mark. It's on like Donkey Kong. And that goes for 8. Alright, hand in the quest. You know, I always played Night Elves, and I was planning on playing a Night Elf this round as well. I just like the idea of Night Elf Hunters with like Rock Dalar and the Storm Saber, but I don't know, the Troll's sort of cool right now. I'm sort of digging the Troll a little bit right now.
What brings you here? I see you have learned to gather.
Are you ready to take drugs and go on a mission?
It will take but a moment for me to brew the water of the seers. I now present you with
Here we go. Gonna do some mescaline and go on a little adventure. Hope you're ready.
waters near the tribal fire. Once you have ingested the holy waters, it will take a few moments before the vision materializes before the fire. At that point, it is up to you to follow it to your destiny.
Alright. You ready to pop some unknown liquid with a bunch of hippies? You got the thing in your bag, right? Yep, drink up. Alright, let's play some Grateful Dead and see where this takes us. It's like Burning Man without all the drugs and more smelly, less smelly people. Torn don't smell as bad as Burning Man. I can only imagine what Burning Man smelled like. A place filled with bovine and no showers still smells better than Burning Man, I promise. My god, this cast takes so long. Burning Crusade's gonna come out when it's done. Do you see our vision? Let's follow our vision. My vision's prettier than your vision. Say it again? Yeah, what? They look the same, that's a joke. Did you still not get Mark of the Wild? You got Wrath. Okay, so this is what I need you to do. Mouse over on your Wrath. Does it say rank 1 still? Okay, you have to go into your spell book. You have to pick rank 2, and you have to replace it with rank 1. Or replace rank 1 with rank 2 rather. Yeah, you don't have to, but it will benefit you. And now that you have 2 ranks, what you're going to recognize is you're going in like 2 or 3 casts. And that's because it does a lot more damage. It's ultimately your choice. Do I want to go down a rank, do a little bit less damage, but cast it more often, or am I happy with where I'm at? It is getting a little bit in the weeds. Ultimately, you could just play as intended, using the latest rank. When you go you drink, and that's it. But if you want to get a little more in the weeds, you can sometimes cast a lower spell to conserve on mana, if that's what you wish. Now, I don't know if these guys are going to keep running or we're going to fail, so we have to keep moving very quickly, okay? Yeah. Let's keep going before we fail. You haven't failed the quest, correct? The guy's got loot for me. It's probably the quest. I'll have to finish it after. I don't want to fail this quest and restart. It's taking too long, so I'm going to finish this quest, and if I have to kill more birds after, so be it. I remember there was a drink called Sobey, S-O-B-E-Y, and the advertisement was like, something something, so be it. And I thought that was so brilliant. Because it wasn't spelled so be it. It was spelled like the drink, S-O-B-E-Y, but it was so be it. So I thought that was like, hey, it's clever marketing. It's a good play on words. Do you remember Sobe? Oh. Is it a Canadian only thing? S-O-B-E-Y, I think it was. Isn't it? Was it an I? Is it not? Is it S-O-B-E-Y? Is it S-O-B-E-I? S-O-B, it's S-O-B-E! S-O-B-E, that's what it is, so be it. Yeah, it's a good ad. I always remembered that. That's still stuck with me. That's how good of an ad it was, right? We don't know what who that is. Pablo Markel. I don't know, buddy. Nice. Let's keep going. So see how we're moving further in the zone now? These guys are getting higher level now. This guy's a 9. The one to your right is only a 6, but you just gotta be careful. These guys are gonna take us. We're almost there. There's a cave just up there to the left. That's where they're gonna take us, I believe. I could be wrong. This may be the quest that I was referring to when I said the little boy that passed away. It might be this quest. This might be the quest. I don't quite remember, but this could be it. I think the quest might be that you help a boy find his dog's lost bone, and this could be the quest, and I don't remember or not. I don't have to like escort them like I am. I'm just so hesitant. So you're gonna already hand in the quest. I don't even know if we really needed to follow them or not. I just know that Classic is funky, and if I didn't follow them and I ran here right to the quest because I knew where it was, I have a feeling I might not be able to hand it in. So I just got to do it. I gotta just be patient and follow them because I would hate to rerun it.
Now that you have passed the rite of vision, the ancestral spirits of Red Rocks will give you the blessing of our ancestors. Only those who have drunk from the water of seers can gain the blessing. Travel east of Thunderbluff to Red Rocks and seek out the ancestral spirit, adventurer.
Sick. Wise runner. Okay. Rite of Wisdom. We're not going to do that yet because that is an orange quest for us now. So we're going to level before we do that. Is that okay? So we're supposed to go even more to our left. The problem is the mobs get even higher level, I think. Like when I say higher level, I mean like they cap out at like level 10 or something, like 9 or 10. But for the time being, we're going to go back here with the level 6 because we're also level 6. And we're going to kill these guys in the meantime. Have you ever seen Thunderbluff? I'm sure you have, right? Okay. I didn't know, because I know you don't play Horde very often, so I don't know like your familiarity with the Horde. I feel like at some point, though, you must have seen Thunderbluff, I figured. Cool. Nothing. Nothing, nothing. Is that loot for you? Nothing? Okay. Right here. Have you thought about professions yet? I don't think it's a druid. I think it's a Tauren thing. Yeah. You don't have to do herbalism, though, just because you get a special buff for it. If that's not something you're interested in, you can do whatever you're interested in. And don't even worry about, like, what's good for your class. Just have fun. Whatever you need, as far as, like, gear or anything else, I'll supplement you. Just have fun playing the game. I'll deal with everything else. You'll never go without or feel without, unless you want to. If that's how you want to, if you want to experience it, like, as like someone without a beneficiary, if that's the word, then we can do that. Otherwise, just have fun. I'm afraid personally that if I throw too much at you with the game, where I'm like, just good luck toughing it out, good luck playing classic WoW, it may be too difficult for someone as inexperienced as you to find this fun, if that makes sense. If I give you no help. If I don't walk you through anything, you just tough it out, you may be like, this is more work than it's worth. I don't really want to do this anymore. So that's why I'm giving you the option to, like, slowly experience it, like, piecemeal, instead of just all at once. because coming from retail to classic, never having played classic first, sort of feels like a little bit of a downgrade. I could see that. I know, like, people like myself that have played classic first before retail don't seem to understand that, but I do see your perspective. I can see how if you've never touched this game and you've only played retail and then you come to play this game, you're like, Jesus Christ, all the quality of life stuff is gone. It's not nostalgic for you. It just stinks. I understand that. But I want you to also experience what the game was like before it is what it evolved into. Because, number one, it gives you more appreciation, but also it's just that it's different. It's a slower, fun, it's a different kind of game almost. It's almost not even the same game anymore, in my opinion. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just different, and that's why it's fun to experience both. I wonder what level he is. He's offline again. Okay, and goodness, these cougars just ain't dropping femurs, man. Yeah, there's two right here, so we'll grab these. This is something you'll notice in WoW. A lot of leveling comes from killing 500 of the same mob because they just have a low drop rate, but that's intentional. The reason why the mobs have a low drop rate is because quest density is not like it is in retail. It's a lot less often. Sometimes there are not enough quests. Sometimes you'll finish a zone and you'll run out of quests, and you won't know what to do. And that's often because either you got lucky and you looted stuff too fast, or sometimes the game just wants you to grind it out a little bit more. You'll often find it's too hard to go to the next zone, but you've run out of stuff to do in this zone. If that's the case, generally you should have been killing more mobs in between, or sometimes you just got to grind out a little bit until you get to the next level and things become a little bit easier. But generally, from my experience, you transition from zone to zone pretty smoothly because you have to kill 60 of these guys just to get one of the things that you need. And by the time you do that, you've leveled enough. When we get into the Barrens and you have to get rapture heads, you're going to say, how did I just kill 600 raptures and only loot 2 heads? Every single one that I killed had a head. How does that happen? That's like a joke, it's sort of like everybody used to make. It's like, I'm pretty sure I was fighting him. He had a head, because that's what he bit me with. He bit me with his head, so how come he doesn't have a head after I kill him? Oh, you're gonna kill that one first. I'm gonna help you kill it. Nice. Sick. Prairie Wolf, we don't need them. It's probably gonna be, oh, there's a bird. Oh my goodness, he's just flying away. There's one right here. That's one we need. We're gonna probably get the wolf too, unfortunately, but that's alright. Oh, we didn't. Alright. Just got the one. Well, I think we make a pretty good team. What do you think? Stuff's dying pretty quick. It's okay, I got this guy off you. I'm gonna help you. I got knocked down. Good job. I need mana after this. No, I don't, because I leveled. Nice, dude. And how far into 7 are you? Yeah, how far into 7 are you? You're 4 bars in. Cool. So I'm 0 bars in, so you're only 4 bars ahead of me. That's not bad. I could literally grind that out one time, like while you're sleeping tomorrow morning or something, and then I'll be like, I'll get 4 bars of grinding while you're offline, and then we'll be almost more or less in the same spot. Not that we're not already, but like, why not even be even closer? Just be fun. Just for the sake of fun, honestly. No other reason than that. I don't care if I'm 4 bars behind you when you hit 60, but wouldn't it be fun to hand in the same quest and sort of ding at the same time? 23 steps closer to promised land. My friend has no idea that this is the journey. He has no idea there's nothing in the Promised Land except for a few raids over and over every week. When you hit cap, it's more or less like, alright, let's log on for raid. What else? Well, we can farm stuff for alts. In my personal... Look. The best parts of World of Warcraft, in my opinion, are leveling. And then, honestly... I don't know what I like more. Leveling is like one of the best parts, but the second best part is when you first hit 60 before you're raid ready. Getting raid ready is so much fun. Getting all your friends... I got it. You got it too? Sick. Running all those older dungeons, being like, shit, I need this bow. If I get this helm, it would help so much a Molten Core. Like, that's a lot of fun. I love the getting raid ready part, because it's almost more exciting than the raid itself. The prep for the raid is almost like Christmas Eve. It's like, it's so much excitement for, like, we're building towards the thing. We're not at the thing yet. We're all building towards something bigger. And then, of course, it's fun when you get rag and all that stuff, but I don't know. In my opinion, before you rip the present open on Christmas is always more exciting than after the present. Yeah, it's fun getting presents, but, like, it's the anticipation. It's the, like, it's like that excitement, for me at least. Like, that's like the high that I'm always chasing, like that excitement, the chase, not the actual result, personally. So that's why I take my time. I try to prolong this, because, like, I know, like, once you, like, we're gonna get there, and when we're there, like, there's nowhere else to go, really. You just make an alt, so that's why I like this. Like, look, I'm looking forward to Nax. Nax will be fun, BWL, all that stuff. But raiding... raiding is a little repetitive, especially in vanilla, personally. I think you'll see. It's not, the mechanics are not as difficult as New WoW is. New WoW is way more mechanically intense. Way more. Yeah, I always found Classic to be way easier. There are certain marks you have to hit. You have to get fire resistance, you have to get hit capped, you have to, you know, drop your Tremor Totem to help with the Nixia's Fear. But, like, once you get that, it's pretty simple. Which doesn't, diminish any of the accomplishments in the game. It's just a different style of game. I'm actually not a huge fan of the new, like, raid mechanics, like Elden Ring bosses. They're so strange. Like, some of the mechanics are just too gimmicky. It was almost better before, when it was very simplistic. One of the best fights, honestly, in my opinion, mechanically, is probably Illidan, because it's fairly simple, but it's difficult enough that it feels like an accomplishment when you do it. Yeah, Illidan was fun. It felt epic and fun. I felt like the Lich King was a little bit too much. I never fought the Lich King when it was live, to be fair. But doing the Lich King even after it was live, even on, like, alts, just farming, seeing what the fight was, like, yeah, it's epic, but the mechanics, in my opinion, were almost a little bit too much at that point. I know it's just shit take. I know it's a shit take. It's fine. I like the simplicity of, like, earlier WoW, compared to, like, Wrath of the Lich King is when they started really experimenting, I think, with mechanics, and it started really going off crazy with them, when, like, the Valkyrs were pulling you off and stuff. And then by the time we hit Cataclysm, was Kata after Wrath, right? Kata was after Wrath. There wasn't anything in between. When we got to Cataclysm, that's when we just went balls to the wall with mechanics. It just went crazy. That's when we go Bizarro World. When you're doing Spine of Deathwing and you're having to get stuck in the thing and run back and forth so you don't get thrown off, it's like, okay, it's just Clown Fiesta now. Now, let's all just get the whole raid team into one small little car, throw on our clown noses, because it's Clown Fiesta time. And maybe that's just my shit take, but you know, I wasn't a huge fan of Kata. Bless you. The Kata mechanics for a lot of the bosses felt super gimmicky. And that was the start of it, in my opinion. It was like, that was like one of the worst. And then, like, they sprinkle in super gimmicky fights, moving here and there. Like Cahoon? Is that how you say it? Cahoon? Am I saying the right boss? Maybe not. Is Cahoon the giant worm from Battle for Azeroth? Where you had to, like, teleport through that like muck to get to the other side. Like one person would have to like go to the left or right to like teleport through all this like muck to get to the other side to like make them attackable or something again. It was just a crazy fight. I don't know. It just seemed like it's kooky. It was weird and strange. Again, another brilliant fight. Garrosh Hellscream. Felt epic as hell. Killing the engineers was crazy. There were 4 phases. He pulls you into Stormwind when it's destroyed. Mechanically, it was difficult. It wasn't too much. It just felt fluid. It was a fluid fight, Garrosh Hellscream. I didn't feel that Spine of Deathwing was that. It didn't feel fluid. It felt very clunky. I guess that's what I didn't like so much about it. Was Ragnaros, he was Cataclysm, was he not? Or am I misremembering? I think he was Cataclysm in the Firelands, right? I believe that was Ragnaros. So that fight was good. That was a good fight. That felt like a very fluid fight. A lot of the Firelands fights, they did feel good. They were good mechanics. Elithrazor was a great fight, where you had to fly up in the air through the rings. You know, the people on the ground are doing their own thing. It didn't feel super gimmicky. It felt like a pretty fluid fight. And the reason why I say that is because the skills you used to fight Elithrazor or Ragnaros were skills that you could use in most of the world. They're just, it's strafing, it's kiting, it's changing to adds, it's CC, it's stuff like that. I felt that the Spine of Deathwing were like movements that you never really do other than in the Spine of Deathwing. It just sort of felt like a very gimmicky, like one-time skill. Like you would like learn the fight and then you would never use that movement pattern ever again in anything. And it just seemed like very weird and chaotic personally. It just felt like I just couldn't wait for that fight to be over. It just stung personally. And another gimmicky fight from Wrath of the Lich King was the ship. It was sort of fun and exciting, and it felt epic, but it was a little gimmicky, in my opinion. And gimmicky is not a negative, but it does get tiresome. You do eventually become tired of it, and it doesn't become fun, it just feels more like a chore. At least in my personal opinion. Now, as I say this, people could be watching this and be like, you're crazy. Spine of Deathwing was the best raid in the whole game, and that's fair. It's a fair take. Just, for me, it felt a little boring, I guess. Okay. One of the most perfect raids, in my opinion. And this could really crucify me, because maybe, I don't know how popular, I don't know if this is a popular opinion or not. I'm not sure. I've never really gauged this. But one of the raids that I felt the most epic and was one of the most well-developed raids was Ulduar. Ulduar was so unbelievably unique. None of the fights felt super gimmicky. A lot of the skills in the Ulduar fights felt very transferable to other raids or fights. And it was incredibly unique. It was long. It felt epic. It had a great story. The drops were great. The bosses were fun-looking. They were fun mechanics. They all felt different enough, but they all still fell in the same similar kind of theme, for lack of a better word. I just thought like Ulduar, like it was very close to, like, as far as like a perfect raid goes. Ulduar was brilliant raid, beautifully done. Like by the time you get to Yogg-Saron and you see him for the first time, because like if you played in Wrath of the Lich King, then you would know the Serenite ore is corrupted with Old God blood. And the people that mine the Serenite go insane because they're hearing whispers continuously. And the people that worked in the Serenite mines, I believe, all went insane and killed each other, or something along those lines. It turns you mad because Serenite ore, I believe, is like it's from the core of the earth, and it was like infused with Yogg-Saron's blood. Did you get the pick, or did you not get the pick? You did get it. Okay, I believe we're done the quest then. You forge to break. Perfect. Oh, I see. We have to do it 5 times. I didn't realize that. My apologies. Yeah, it was a really exciting fight. Like, all of them. Like, Yogg-Saron felt so cool and epic. And going into the brain, trying not to lose sanity. Like, what a fight that was. My goodness. It doesn't mean Arthas wasn't epic. Of course, seeing Arthas and the Lich King and fighting the Lich King, it was like crazy epic. I just felt that that was the start of like Gimmick City, personally. And it wasn't even that bad. It wasn't that bad as far as gimmicks go, but it certainly opened Pandora's box to like what was to come. seems like the worst offender for gimmicks was probably Battle for Azeroth. Some of those dungeons were just insane. I don't know, I wasn't a big fan, personally, of Battle for Azeroth as a whole. It was a little bit of a forgettable expansion, in my opinion. I remember the dread, and the best way to describe it is using the word dread. I bought Battle for Azeroth, and within seconds of entering Borealis and flying in Tierguard Sound, or whatever it's called, I remember thinking to myself, this sucks, I don't like this, I'm gonna have to suffer this out now for an entire expansion. I see that, honey, except, I'm going to die too, so we're both going to die. I was actually fighting this mob before you were fighting yours, so... I wanted to try to kill him before I made it to you. Let's see if we can kite him. Oh, buddy, you saved me, thank you. I couldn't switch because I was going to die first, so I wanted to kill this guy, but then I saw you got another mob on you, so I thought that was game over for both of us. I'm sorry. I'm going to try to drink and clear up, so when you res, you're not going to get murdered. And I don't have any water, so I can eat, I cannot drink, I apologize. I'm going to try to clear it for you, though, so you can get here safely, and there'll be lots of things for you to loot when you come. Because these guys are going to keep respawning on us. And if you release, or if you res right now, you're going to res right on top of an enemy. So I'm clearing the guy that's on top of you. And I'm out of ammo. So I need to buy more ammo. I forgot about that. I wasn't paying attention to how much ammunition I had. So you're going to come back, and you're going to res and loot these guys, and then I'm going to run and go get ammo and come right back. Because unfortunately, I'm out of ammo. What's another one right there? She's going to pull. Jesus. The second I stand, she's going to pull. I just want you to come here and res just so you can survive, and then I'm going to run. Oh, I forgot I can't shoot her. I gotta melee her. Alright, we'll melee her while you res. You should be here any second. There you are. Okay. Loot up what you can. You can choose to come with me, or you can choose to stay here and keep killing these guys. It's up to you, sweetie. But I gotta quickly leave. Because I cannot do any damage, because I'm going to die again. So I'm not even gonna fight these guys. I've had enough. I'm gonna die. I don't have ammo. I'll see you in a sec. You're welcome to run with me, or you can stay. It's up to you. But I'm not going to take this free death. Don't even bother healing. Okay, you got it off. Appreciate it. You might die again, though. There's a chest down here. Yeah. You going to die again? Are you running? I can't even help you because I can't even attack them. Just keep running. Run straight. Don't keep turning. You'll survive. Do not turn. Keep running in a straight line. Because if you turn, you'll slow down. If you run in a straight line, you'll run faster. Now, here's something that you'll notice. These guys are under 10. So these guys are a lot slower. These mobs are going to pick up speed as soon as you leave the starting area. I believe the mobs in the starting area are a lot slower to save you from dying. But I think that changes as you go to the Barrens. Like, see how I'm outrunning him? That's not going to be a thing, I think, once I go to the Barrens. I don't think I'm faster than the mobs. They pick up speed. I have to go all the way to Bloodhoof Village because I have to sell stuff, and more importantly, I need to buy arrows so I can do something other than melee. Unfortunately, without arrows, I am pretty much useless. So I gotta run all the way to the village. This is so AIDS. It's beyond AIDS. If you want, you can chill there, or I can... are your bags really full? Are you close to full? So if you want, then come and sell stuff. What you'll realize about classic World of Warcraft is, like, at least 25% of the game is running back to camp in the middle of a quest to clear out your bags or repair or something. It's a lot of running back and forth. That's why... make sure you're okay. I can't protect you really, other than smacking things, but that's why when you get your travel form, it will be just a game changer for you. Luckily, I have aspect of the cheetah, and you have cheetah form, so that we're a really good combo together. You're still going to be a little bit faster than me, but at least we both sort of have mount alternatives until we reach level 40. because it's tough, man. Things get really far apart. Like, I mean, you'll get a quest soon. Once you leave this zone, you'll get a quest, and it'll be like, go all the way to Undercity. And you'll go all the way to Undercity. You'll be like, okay, I have a friend in Thunderbluff. I'd like you to take this to. And then you'll take it to Thunderbluff. It's like, all right, I'd like you to take this back to Undercity. And you go back to Undercity. It's like, all right, now take it to Hillsbrad. And you're like, I've just spent 6 hours doing 2 quests. Because you're just running back and forth.
As the wind on the plains, you are always welcome here.
Make sure you sell as much as you can to clear out your bag space. We'll sell that. Screw it. I'll sell it. Screw it. Screw it. Sell everything you can. Screw it. Sell the gun. Who cares? We'll keep the rest of this for cooking. We're probably good. I'm going to actually send this, but there's probably not a... Oh, there is a mailbox here. I don't ever remember there being a mailbox here. Was there always a mailbox here? Maybe there always was, but I didn't think there were that many mailboxes. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there always was one here. I guess that makes sense that there's one here. Okay. And let's send the cloth. Yeah, let's send it to my mage. What is my mage's name? I don't remember my mage's name. Oh my god. How did I forget my Botgorth? It's literally this name of my horror stories. I literally named it after my freaking horror stories, and I couldn't even remember his name. Jesus, dude. You can trade me the bullets, but I don't have a gun. I just sold my gun. I have to buy... I could learn guns.
We work to preserve the balance as
Here, you can give them to me if you want. Oh, you sold them already? Okay, you can give them to me. I'm gonna run to Thunderbluff really quick. Because then I can learn guns. Is that okay? Instead of me buying... Appreciate it. You wanna come to Thunderbluff with me or no? You don't have to. I'm sorry if this is wasting your time, but it would be beneficial to learn guns, especially because I believe Thunderbluff is the only place you can learn it. And normally I wouldn't even be close to here right now. Normally, trolls and orcs would be using bows for a very long time, and at some point, my character would say, alright, let's make the trip to Thunderbluff. Let's walk all the way over there so we could learn guns. But conveniently, we're here because of you, so I may as well take advantage while I'm here. Ooh, I could learn that, but I may not be able to learn guns if I do that, so I'm going to save my gold. Let's go. Do you have money? Or, like, how much silver do you have? You have 10 silver. Awesome possum. Worst case scenario, if I don't have enough gold to train, I'm going to ask you for money, and I'll hop on my mage, and I'll give you whatever I took. Because if I send it to myself on my mage right now, it's going to take at least an hour, I think, to get to me. And I'd like to continue questing with you right now. So I should have enough, I think, to train. If I don't, I'll just ask for a little bit to train, and then I'll replace it, and I'll give you even more. When you're not playing, I'm not going to play this character. I only play this character with you. So when you're not playing, I'll play my mage, and my mage is going to get so much gold and cloth and everything else, I'll make it up to you. The mage is going to be an AoE farmer, and I could only imagine what, it's going to be overwhelming. The loot, it's crazy. I literally made a mage to AoE farm just for the fun of it. Like, not even to level, not even to, like, be efficient. It's just fun, just to say, you know what, let's have some fun in AoE farm just for fun. Just because, it's just the idea of it is fun. So, because I'm doing that, like, I feel like the rewards are going to be plentiful, even if it's just cloth. I appreciate you walking with me here to learn guns. It'll make it easier for us a little bit, too. Does he have the rake? This guy may have tamed the rake. That's sick. I don't know if that is the rake or if that's just one that looks like the rake. Wow. Man, I sure hope I find that pink bird. That pink bird is cool looking. The rake is a better pet, but the pink bird looks really cool. So what do you think of all the walking so far? Is it like a little much or? I would say for someone that's playing Classic for the first time, I think you're doing better than most people. I don't think we're gonna make this. All right, we could have, but well, they're not synced up properly. That's not normal. They're supposed to be opposite of each other, but they've clearly screwed up. That's very strange. That sort of defeats the purpose. Generally, what would happen is if you missed one, you would walk over to the other, but they're literally synced onto the same timeline, so I don't know what the point of having two of them is. And you'll notice this is sort of bugged right now. Generally, it would show the rope. It's not showing the rope, so they're just floating. They're just lifting and dropping. Generally, there's like a pulley system it would show to show how they're able to maneuver, but it's just, I don't know why it's not showing right now. They're just floating, going up and down. Wow, Thunder Bluff is poppin'. Weapons merchant, trades goods, general goods, guildmaster. Sorry, I just gotta find the, oh my god, you don't know about reagents, do you? Right? Do you know about reagents or no? Okay, so this is how druids work. Man, you're in for a treat. Anytime that you want to do a battle res, you need to make sure you have a certain item in your bag. You have to buy this item from a vendor every time you want to do a battle res. I believe it's called an Ankh or something like that. I could be wrong. It's been a while. I don't know if that's for other abilities as well, or if it's only for battle res, but it's snowing? It's our first snow. Oh, I could see it. Oh yeah, it's our first snow. Alright, well, welcome to Canada.
Be careful.
Wait a minute. Did I sell my pattern? Did I not send it? Oh, I did. I sent it to myself. Whew. Okay, never mind. We're good. Yeah. Oh, she seems... Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna just talk to a guard because I can't find this guy and I don't think he's here. That's not a guard. Alright, gotta find a guard. Expert blacksmith. I was certain the weaponsmith would have been around here, but I guess not. Expert blacksmith. For the love of Christ, can I just find a guard? Jesus.
Peace. What
Alright.
are you looking for?
Profession trainer, weapon master.
You seek the wisdom of Unsequa.
So he is here. You son of an onion. Were you here all along? Right here. My god. Guns and stabs. I don't have enough gold. How much gold do you have? Sorry, how much gold did you have?
It looks like you haven't set up.
You said 10? Would I be able to borrow 8 right now and I can give it to you? I can, if you want me to come right now on my horde, I can give it to you right now on my other character. I can come right over to you right now, but I feel like you're going to call it soon. You're done? May I ask for 8 silver to train for guns so when we log back on, and I'll send it to you right this second. By the time you log on, it'll be sent in your mail. By the time you log on, it'll be in your mail. If that makes sense. If you're logging off now. Okay, I just need you to... I'm right here. This will use all my gold, but it's fine. If I can just ask for 8 silver really quick. Oh, you got up. You're looking at the window. I was wondering why it wasn't working. I'll trade it to myself. It's okay. I'll trade it to myself. I can trade 8 silver, right? So I can learn the gun, and then I'll log off, and then I'll trade it over to you and my other character. And we're calling it, right? You said that was a pretty good stream. And look, we streamed twice today. It's almost another 3-hour stream. That's pretty good. That's 4... It's almost like 7 hours. This is a pretty good stream today. 7 hours of streaming with a small break in between. Thank you. I'm able to learn the guns.
I would be honored to train you
Awesome. So
that I have mastered. Should you have
I don't have one now, but I can buy it back. But I can't because I don't have the gold to buy it back. That is so dumb, dude. Dude. I can't even sell shit. It sells for enough to buy my own goddamn thing back. Jesus Christ, man. Good lord. Okay, I'm gonna give myself a little bit more gold from you so I can buy my gun back. I'm gonna hop on my undead right now and give you everything back. So annoying. Sorry to do this to you. I'm gonna be able to log in tomorrow and be able to play. So I'm just gonna do this really quick to make it easier for myself. Appreciate it. Okay, I can buy the gun back at least. And now we have bullets and a gun. Excellent. So now we can play the game. And now I'm about to replenish what you have. I do have to get a gun pouch though, but I'm going to log out here and I'm going to send it to you right now. Yes. I believe I borrowed like, I don't know, 9 silver? I'll give you more than that though. A lot more than that. My god. I'll give you 10 silver, and then tomorrow when I play, I'll give you even more. How do you spell your name? O-O-M-I-E-E. Is there a mailbox here anywhere? Oh my goodness. Alright, well, if you're done, then I'll let's do this for a little bit until you're ready. Oh, wait a minute, is that instant? Is mail instant in Classic now? Are you kidding? And it's guessing my name? What? Wait, there's no way you can send it to the other servers. There's absolutely no way you can send it to the other servers. That's insane. Alright, let's see if this works. Let's send over 10 silver. That's gold. Send over 10 silver. See if that works. Please tell me that works, dude. Is it instant? Let's check really quick. No way! Mail is instant. I can give it to you right now. That's crazy. Mail is instant between characters now. That's a quality of life change. That's sick. I'm thrilled to see that. That's awesome, dude. That has never been the case. Mail has never been instant, even between characters. They changed that in retail, but that was not the case in Classics. That's sick. I'm sorry I even took the gold from you then. I can give it back to you right this second as soon as I can find a mailbox. That's good to know. I can transfer stuff between characters. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Sick. I'll trade it back to you so I don't have to worry about it, and I'm done. And I'm just going to hop on your character. Then you got it back. Done. My mage is a little broke, but I'll make it back. Thank you. What do you want to do now? Okay, friends. Well, that was a hell of a day. That was fun. Maybe we'll play for a little bit longer on the mage until she's ready to call it. I think she's done playing, but you'll tell me when you want me to call it. Is that cool? Play for a little bit longer, maybe till 11, maybe another like 7 minutes. Is that cool? We'll end it on a 7. Sick. All right. Well, God, I need a haircut so desperately. It's crazy. Alright, hey, level 34, it's the highest level I've found so far. 32, yeah, 39, wow, this is level 39, how exciting. All the high levels are coming out to play today, ladies and gentlemen. 38, oh my god, we're getting closer to 40. We're getting closer to 40. Ooh. I have talent points. I forgot about talent points. I feel like you have to go Frost. I feel like it's insane to not go Frost. Increase your armor, give them resistance, frost armor. Ice spells by 50% addition gives Frost Ward a 10% chance to reflect frost spells and effects while active. Reduce the cast time of your Frostbolt. I feel like that's what you need, but... Gives you 20% chance to avoid interruption. Reduce the target's resistance to all your spells by 5. Reduce the threat caused by your arcane. Chance your opponents can resist your arcane spells. Interesting. Okay, I'll have to see which one to choose. Is there anything we could sell really quick though? Red linen robe. I do want to learn that, but I'm just curious how much it sells for really quick. Just hypothetically, I'm just curious. 32 gold. It's not worth selling. Fine leather boots. 83 gold. It's only a silver. It's not really worth selling. I don't know if it's worth selling. Maybe it's worth learning. Alright, let's learn the red linen robe. What were we doing here, actually, while we were here? I think we were leveling tailoring a little bit. Because I think we wanted to level enchanting, but we didn't have the materials. But because we have more cloth, we can make more stuff now, which we can disenchant, which we can then make our wand, which makes a world of difference. I lied, we actually have enough materials for our wand. I lied. So we can actually make our wand now, so that's very exciting. So let's make our wand, ladies and gentlemen. God bless you. So I think we're going to call it around 11, guys. Goodness, thank you so much for everyone that was chilling today. It was a lot of fun. We do have a Discord. God bless you again. We do have a Discord, and really the main purpose of the Discord, other than like grouping to do like events in Classic or regular WoW, is sort of just let you guys know, like I wasn't supposed to stream later today again. I streamed earlier today. I wasn't going to do it later, but because we did, I would just hop on the Discord, be like, hey guys, we're doing a bonus stream tonight. If you want to tune in, just like notify you guys. That's really the only reason. Just to notify you guys when we're streaming. Also for like memes and shit. It's like it's like a meme page in there and stuff. But other than that, it's just like, hey, we want to do like a achievement run to get this mount. Is anybody interested? If you're on North American servers, we plan to do it on Friday at like 7 o'clock. If that's something you want to just like schedule stuff. That's really the purpose of the Discord, honestly. So if you want to join, anyone's welcome. Just schedule stuff. Otherwise, yeah, just follow the stream or whatever if you want to check it out. But the intention behind a lot of like streaming, honestly, is to eventually develop like a group of people that want to do like, you know, cool stuff, fun stuff, achievements, mount stuff like that.
Yes, I think you have potential. Maybe I can show you a thing or two.
It's almost like, as silly as this might sound, I thought streaming was a really good way to like recruit people that share like-minded things, like achievement farming and stuff. It's sort of like a way to like advertise, like, hey, this is the kind of stuff I want to do. If you're interested as well, this is how you can do it. Like, this is how we can like coordinate and do it together, I mean. Cartography, book dealer. I guess I gotta find a general goods.
And you,
I thought it would be around here, or like enchanting or something. It's probably with enchanting, but that's staff merchant, so... I thought enchanting would be in the magic quarter. Is it not in the magic quarter? Enchanters? That's weird. Are there no guards on this side? Am I, like, dumb? Yeah, I guess there's... Alright, let's just go on this side. Screw it. I'll talk to this dude. Holy shit, there's no guards. There's like 16 guards on this one side. There's no guard on the other side. Okay, profession trainer, enchanting. She's literally on the other side. Alright. Snarl's a pretty cool name.
and you,
It's such an iconic look to have like the frost mage with the frost barrier in like the tier 2 gear, right? Like with the purple glowing weapon. It's just like It's just such an iconic, like an undead mage specifically, or gnomes. I do look. My name's Nolly Gnome. How can I not give gnomes the credit, right? But as someone that's always loved gnomes, I've always had a soft spot for Horde. Always. I've always loved Horde. I love monsters and like horror. So of course I love like all the beasts on the Horde, right? Of course I love the undead and the Tauren and like they're just sick. The trolls are sick. How can I not love them? Is it? Yeah, no, I just said enchanting trainer, so it's got to be on the inside. It's not on the outside. I think of all the Horde races, I think the undead take the cake for me for obvious reasons, right? Like I love the horror shit, so.
Hello. No, you'll need far more training before you're ready to learn from me. Go talk to that uptight dabbler Malcolm Wynn.
Oh, I didn't mean to buy that. That was dumb. What a waste. Oh no, I didn't mean to buy that. What a waste of gold. That was dumb. Thankfully, it wasn't very much. We're gonna buy this though. It is a bit of a waste. It's fine. It's worth it. 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 I'll make it back. It's not that much gold. It's fine. We'll make it back. It's good to have the enchanting recipe. And we made a wand. That's fine. We'll disenchant stuff. We can sell the disenchant stuff. We're fine. We'll survive. I had so much gold in this character before. Like, I had, like, 20-something. 25 silver. Or whatever. I keep calling it gold. I know it's silver. Which was, like, so much for a character this early on. Just because... I guess I got a lot really quick, which was cool. But sending some to my hunter to pay off the misses and all that, it did drain me a little bit, but we'll make it back in no time, so it's worth it. But it was comforting to be such a low level and be like, man, I'm swimming in it right now. I've never been swimming in it this much before. It felt nice. I'm not used to that feeling in Classic, but I think it's because they increased the drop rates of the coins. I haven't been able to confirm that, but like, there's no way they didn't. It seems strange to have as much gold as I have had. Okay, we're gonna finish doing these, and we're gonna make these. Yes, I'm missing out. It requires more materials than this stuff, but there's no benefit to making stuff I can't disenchant, right? So we're gonna make these because I can disenchant these, and that's worth it. It's worth losing a little bit of material to get the disenchanting material, or the enchanting material rather. Cool. So now I have 2 of those, so we can do more enchanting. So we'll disenchant this, and we'll get some gear from disenchanting that. Nice. And there's one more we made. Perfect. Sick. Now we will sell it. I know I said 11. I should, I guess, call it. But we'll sell this. We'll keep that. We don't need rune copper rod. I bought that just to waste gold. I'm an idiot. And that's good for now. I'll keep the rest of the stuff. What was the question? Just curious. I've got 3 tunes to level the 61st. Great. What did he ask about the Draenei, though? I love classic vanilla before Blood Elves and Horde Paladins. Oh. What, brother? You're selling a Nationville quest item? Just isn't good. Horde just isn't good without Blood Elves. That's what he said. Horde just isn't good without Blood Elves. And this person said, after what the orcs did to the Draenei, no we don't. Oh, Horde need Draenei. Horde need Draenei after what the orcs did to the Draenei, no we don't. I understand. Okay. After what Gul'dan did. Gul'dan. Was it Ner'zhul more than Gul'dan? Right? Gul'dan was already a warlock. You can't get mad at a warlock for doing warlock things. I'm going to defend my boy Gul'dan here. Oh, there's a body. I'm going to defend Gul'dan. I don't think he did anything wrong. Let me explain why. Gul'dan, already at his heart, was a warlock. It's not like he was... Is this going to crush me? I don't think it crushes you. I don't think it kills you. No. Gul'dan wasn't acting out of character. He was already playing with shit he shouldn't have been playing with. If you're a warlock by nature, okay? You can't say anything that you've done is evil because you're inherently evil to begin with. You're already sacrificing people and knowing that you're summoning demons against their will, enslaving. We're literally enslaving. We're creating slaves to fight against our will. And the entire time they hate us. And we're like, well, tough. I control you. Now fight for me. That's inherently already evil. So anything Gul'dan does at that point, you can't be like, well, that was pretty evil. Right? Like, by nature. So, like, anything is already through the lens of evil. So, like, the orcs that took it, that listened to him, it's like, didn't you know he was already a warlock? You sort of drank the blood. It's sort of on you. Wasn't Ner'zhul? Wasn't he the first warlock? Like, after Gul'dan or something? Or, what's the deal? I don't remember the lore exactly. I thought, like, Ner'zhul was the first warlock or something. Let's check it out. Warlord of the Shadowmoon Clan, ruler of Shadowmoon Valley, the alternate timeline. So he was a shaman. He was torn apart through his spirit, was kept alive, agreeing to enter into the service of the demon once more. Ner'zhul was bonded to the Frozen Throne. Well, that's strange. When the fuck did that happen? Ner'zhul merged with Arthas. Wow. That's strange. Holy. I see. So Ner'zhul was... So it was Arthas and Ner'zhul were trapped inside the Lich King together, and Arthas, like, consumed him to be the only Lich King. That's wild. Okay, we have lots of stuff to hand in here. It's a level 13 quest, huh? Holy shit. Forsaken duties. We'll speak to her first. Okay, we'll go to Brill. We'll hand in the quest. Or we'll go to Brill. We'll go to the inn. We'll log it at the inn to get rested XP. We'll call it a night for tonight. And maybe, we might be able to go live, tomorrow. Because it seems like we might be having a little bit of company. So I can go live. Because the company's not like a recreational company. It's actually, they just have to do some things. The missus is having a visitor. So if that's the case... then I'm just sort of sitting around anyway, so we may as well hop online and have some fun playing WoW, right? Alright, well, I hope everybody had a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving. I want to thank you for taking your time to spend your night with me today. It was a lot of fun. If you would like to see more of the stream or anything, I really appreciate a follow or any of that kind of stuff. Otherwise, we do have a Discord. If you'd like to join, it's free to join. The main purpose of joining is just to do community events. I'm hoping that as we grow this eventually, we can start coordinating things like achievement runs in retail WoW, as well as Molten Core runs, Blackwing Lair. If we're lucky enough, imagine if we can get into Naxxramas together. How sick would that be? I've never done Naxxramas. Honestly, full transparency, if we could get it to the point where we do have enough people to do something like Naxxramas, I think that'd be really cool. But that's sort of what the point of the Discord is, to slowly start building up an army of people that want to do some stuff in WoW, honestly. Other games too, but mostly WoW. So if that's something that interests you, anybody's welcome to join. That's all. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your night. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. And hopefully I will see you guys tomorrow. If not, next scheduled stream. Did you just write that? Deloa won't let me sleep, man? Are you kidding? Are you back? I may have missed that. That may have been an older message. You're funny, insane gamer. Sorry. If I don't see you guys before Sunday, the next scheduled stream is Sunday. Otherwise, I may see you guys tomorrow.